milkcratemarauder.
Ah, shit. Not another new year. Just another that'll kick you in the rear. Try to keep it loose like a butthole on a queer granda got ran over by a reindeer. It was a few days ago on Christmas Eve. My wife asked me to cut off that extra sleeve. That foreskin is the pouch where I hide my weed. I'd rather just give you alimony. Why don't you just fucking smile and blow me? Mel Gibson for president.
You want to talk? Okay, so there was a lot going on yesterday because of all of the celebrity controversy. Because of all the celebrity controversies. There were press conferences galore yesterday and things going on. Marv Albert held a press conference, which we had our reporter over there. We were going to send Stuttering John, but we, of course, realized that everybody knows Stuttering John. He'll be immediately thrown out and we'll have no tape.
You thought they would have thrown him out?
Mm-hmm. So we sent over our new model intern. I told you that guy who...
When do I get to see him?
You're going to get to see him today because he's going to come in.
All right.
He's even got press photos of himself with his shirt off.
Yeah, and great abs.
Yeah. He's got great abs. Pretty feet, too.
You looked at his feet.
But he's a tough guy, too, because he was the head of his football team, the quarterback of his football team, and the captain.
Also a wrestling champ.
Right. So the point is that this guy, even when they started hassling him at the Marv Albert Presss Conference, he said, "Don't you touch my tape recorder, dude."
And they did.
And they didn't. Yeah.
They just disrespect John.
Yeah, he's a tough guy. Is that tough guy here, Gary? Hey, now.
Yeah, he's here. I'm going to send him in now.
Oh, you are? Let me fix my hair.
You got a model?
Are you actually going to do the Marv Albert stuff now?
It's up to you, but he's here and ready to go.
Is it racked up?
Yes, it is. I'm real too, sir.
And what do you got, the whole press conference?
The whole press conference, then him yelling his questions, and then this little altercation he had with other reporters.
How long is the press conference?
Minute 25.
Oh, you mean that's all Marv spoke?
Yeah.
Oh,
just had a statement, and he left.
You know what? I don't even understand the statement. I'll tell you the truth. The thing I don't understand about it is Marv is denying all the allegations, but is he denying knowing the woman? He's saying everything about the story is untrue.
See, that's what I asked you the other day.
Yeah.
Does Marv Albert know this woman?
I just want that answer. But he wasn't answering any questions. So here's our new intern, KC. Look at KC. Oh, look at this guy. Hey, KC. Hey, now. Oh, look at Robin with that
now
big
that's
smile.
Beverly Hills 90210.
There you go. Here's a little beefcake. KC. All right. What do you want to be an actor or something, man? Sending around pictures of yourself with your shirt off. And the only reason you got the internship was Kathy Tobin saw the pictures of him with his shirt off and said, "I got to have this."
Didn't even interview him.
Yeah, didn't even. Did you get an interview even?
Yes.
Oh, you did. You did. Is that picture accurate? I mean, you actually have washboard abs like that, or did you have those airbrushed? Like so many fakes do.
It was actually an airbrush.
Oh, it was an airbrush. It was really?
No, it's a fake.
Is it really?
No, it's real. I mean,
is it? Just give me a straight answer. Don't be a comedian.
Okay.
All right. Don't try to be me.
Because we'll rip your shirt off right here.
Yeah, Robin will examine you.
Tom told me there was no nudity allowed in here, so.
Yeah, that's true. We've had enough nudity. Our last intern was naked, and unfortunately, he didn't have washboard abs.
He had nothing.
All right, what is it, Baba Booey?
You know, he goes to school down in Kentucky, and what was that, the Fox affiliate? He appeared on some, like, local soap opera.
Oh, is that right? Robin, is he as good looking as his picture?
I don't remember his pictures.
The pictures I showed you the other day with the washboard abs. Oh, you don't remember?
But I don't remember.
Is he a good looking guy?
He's cute.
He is a cute guy?
Yeah.
Cuter than the other intern you liked?
Oh, well.
Uh-oh.
That
was love. Who was the other one that she liked?
The one that left yesterday, the little long blonde hair.
Looks she like that guy?
The one who looks like he's in Hanson. the young kid. He looked like he was 15.
Yeah, I know who
you like young hairless boys, don't you? I know you think.
Stop it.
Nothing wrong with it.
Cute.
I like young hairless girls. This is good too. You know, anybody hear that band Hanson? It's like a 17. First of all,
they're not even 17, are they?
The lead singer's 14.
The 15 and 12, and I think one of them is as young as 11 or something.
Well, the lead singer, I think, is 12, and I swear to God, this is a true story. I turned on MTV, and, like, you know, that song that goes, she, bop, beep, bop, beep, beep, I don't even know how it goes. It's like a real,
bop.
Yeah, it's a fag song.
Yeah.
I mean, it's really, it's so gay. It's so gay. Like, if I was caught in my car singing, bop, baloo, bop, I'd be really embarrassed.
Supposedly they sold like 2 million records. Do you think like pedophiles are buying it or something?
Yeah,
sure.
Of course.
Number one on
Jackie bought 3.
Chart.
What a cute kid.
Hanson. You got to get that song. It's so gay. You got it here?
No.
We don't play that, do we?
We might have it around here because one of the other jocks was messing around with it.
Oh, really? Where's the Hanson? Handsome. Speaking of handsome, here's KC, our new intern. So what were you? You were captain of your football team?
Yes.
Quarterback?
Yes.
Cool. You just got laid plenty, huh? No problem in that department.
I'm no Frank Gifford, but, you know.
Did you date the captain of the cheerleaders and all that?
No. Surprisingly not. I don't have any cheerleader friends, really.
Really?
I don't know.
But you got a lot of girls and stuff, right?
Not really.
Really?
No, I don't.
Come on, you don't have groupies?
No.
This kid's got some kick-ass body. Even I got to admit. And I ain't no afraid. Yeah. Although I got to tell you, it's pretty impressive, man. That's pretty good shape you're in.
Thank you.
You're an athlete. Yeah. This kid, he's like a quarterback or something?
Quarterback, wrestler.
Yeah, I've done all that. Just never got the abs.
Done all that.
I've wrestled, but I wrestled kids who wanted to kill me. It wasn't a sport. All right, look, we sent Casey. Casey was busy filing papers here. We just hired him as an intern, you know what I mean? It's his summer job or whatever.
And all of a sudden you heard about the Marv Albert Presss Conference?
Yeah, well, Stuttering John couldn't do it because he's too well known, so we just needed somebody, and we tapped Casey. Casey handled it like a pro.
Now, were you afraid when you got this assignment? This is tough work.
Actually, it was a mixture of being real excited and being nervous at the same time.
Yeah.
But it was just a great opportunity. And
you know what's amazing, Casey? That's how I feel every day about the show. A little excited, a little nervous, because I know something could happen. All right, I believe this is Marv Albert. I just want to hear what his statement was anyway, because Marv says in the paper today, these allegations are untrue, and I'm wondering...
Totally false.
Yeah, what allegation? I mean, what, you didn't know... Did you know the woman or not? I mean, I kind of didn't buy the story when I first heard it, and now they're coming up with all kinds of wacky stuff about this woman who's accusing him.
He's apparently very busy.
Yeah, but, so he looks like he's going to come out of this thing all right, because her credibility is sinking every day.
But my question has always been, does he know this woman?
Yeah, and we didn't seem to get many answers, did we?
Thank you, John.
So Marv's on stage. He's got his lawyer. He's got a PR guy with him. He's got a whole bunch of people.
Did Jackie point out to you the cover picture of
the Daily News?
Daily News
yeah.
today?
Big picture of Marv in his wig, and it says false.
In light of the...
Yes, in light of the allegations, it seems made by a woman, I've come forward, yes.
Is this the sports voice or the regular voice?
Well, they say Marv starts out in his sports voice, but then quickly drops into a human voice.
Okay.
Yeah.
substance and the source of the allegations that have surfaced in the last 48 hours.
Just like the president.
I would like to reassert my innocence and reiterate that all the charges against me are false.
Yes. Yes, you're false.
And will be proven false in a court of law. I would like to thank my family,
See, he did a weird thing. He trotted out his daughters and sons, his grown daughters and sons.
And the girlfriend.
Yeah, and the girlfriend. Well, he trotted out the kids like, oh, there's his kids.
Yeah, how could I be battering a woman? Look at these kids.
I got kids. I can't be doing that. That's, if I ever get in trouble, I'm bringing my kids.
But is that why guys have families?
Yeah.
So when they get into trouble, they can trot them out?
When they get in trouble with their second families, they can bring out the first family.
Can I ask you a question, Howard?
Yeah.
He keeps saying he's denying. Does he deny that she was at the room at all?
Yeah, but that's what the point. He's denying all allegations.
But nobody's drawn any clear picture of...
No, what allegations he's denying.
What is true and what is not.
Right, like was he in the room with her? Who knows? Yes. See, notice he's starting to slip out of his sports voice. Yes.
friends, my NBC and MSG Network colleagues for all their support and make it very...
Yeah, some support. NBC was ready to kick your ass out the door until everyone started screaming that, hey, why don't you give the guy a break?
Right. NBC was having meetings to ditch you.
clear at this time that no one...
And MSNBC has no goddamn backbone. You can be sure of that.
What about CNBC?
All right. See how the voice went? It's like now he's back to, yes. Now he's like, oh, hi, everybody. He's like Popeye. The spinach is wearing off. He's turning into regular Marv.
His powers are draining.
His powers are draining. He needs a jolt of spinach. Hey, Marv, hand me the can, will you?
Neither police nor prosecutors...
Police. There's a human being on this planet who goes, police. Yes.
ever approached me or my representatives at any time before these allegations were made public this past
How would
Tuesday.
they know you had representatives?
Yeah. We know Howard Rubenstein should be contacted by the police. Come on, Marv, get with it. When somebody makes allegations, they don't have to contact the person who perpetrated the supposed incident.
But they do say that most times grand juries
question
the alleged perpetrator.
Maybe they were afraid to get bitten.
That's dangerous.
Nor was I heard from by the grand jury that indicted me. Had I spoken to the grand jurors, I would have told them
Yes.
what I'm telling you now, and that is I am innocent. But regardless of how strongly I feel about my innocence and the lack of due process, I simply cannot discuss the allegations at this time. However, I will continue my work with the NBA, NBC Sports, and MSG Network while I establish my innocence in a public courtroom.
Hey, Marv, you wear your hair to
very
bed?
much, and I'm sorry, unfortunately,
Now, there's KC.
I butchered the first question.
No, you didn't do bad there.
That's okay. That's the nerve. You know, it's nervous time there.
Do you wear your hair to bed? Well, you really boomed out there.
I was so loud. It was
Man.
The room was so silent.
Ooh.
Gets worse.
Yeah, Phil Mushnick said it didn't work. I say it worked.
Oh, that was great.
That was great.
I like that.
Oh, Phil Mushnick's just sticking up for a fellow sports guy, you know. All these guys.
Yeah, they're all afraid to attack Marv.
Yeah, you can't have a little fun at the Marv Albert Press Conference.
Since the charges are false, let's have a party.
Yeah, let's have some fun. No need to worry.
Courtroom.
Hey, Marv, you wear your
Thank
hair
you
to
very
bed?
much, and I'm sorry, unfortunately, I can't answer any questions.
It's biting foreplay.
Just biting foreplay? Nice.
If you're hungry, why don't you order room service?
Jerry Trainer, and I'm one of Marv's counsel.
Then they threw you out?
To the procedures that
No, actually, they let me sit there, and I was just sitting there with all these people like snapping photos.
How'd you feel? They started snapping photos of you?
Yeah, the press conference turned to me.
How'd you feel yelling that stuff out? I've done all that. You know, I did that early in my career, so it's pretty embarrassing, isn't it?
Yeah, I told John before. I mean, I have a whole new respect for him.
Yeah,
I really do.
Yeah, I was
Idiot
gonna
respect.
say, people don't realize how difficult it is to do
Yeah.
what John does.
One time, Robin and I went to some big press conference out in Los Angeles. It was like the Emmys.
Yeah.
And this reporter from ABC, an old guy, he threatened to kick my ass. He had an eye patch. You don't want to mess with a guy with an eye patch. He's got nothing to lose.
Right, he'd already lost an eye probably in a fight.
Yeah, and then Robin and I were like, hey, old man, back off. We got into a fight with the guy the whole day. This guy's probably dead by now.
Shoving matches.
I was just telling Sammy Hagar the other day the story of how when I interviewed him 10 years ago, his old manager called me a piece of S in front of like a whole room full of people and chased me out and tried to take my tape.
Yeah, and then Gary told me, he came back, he goes, I can't do this anymore. I'm the producer of the show. I can't do it anymore.
That's so embarrassing, Howard.
It is.
The whole room looked at me like I was a jerk.
Just like this room.
Just like this room.
Tuesday.
Oh, there it is. It's over. Okay, there's the press conference. There's my boy KC went out there.
Wait,
oh, what happened?
So then, a couple of minutes later, a couple of reporters start hassling him.
Okay.
Very short, very short.
Is your wire here?
You want me to pull it out? Touch my wire.
Yeah,
Touch that.
pull it out.
The press.
You pull it out. Smack you.
And they backed off, huh?
No.
You said you pull it out and I'll smack you, and then they didn't back off?
No, they just kept after me. And
These are other reporters.
Right, when I was
The
leaving.
guy goes, is that your wire?
Well, the press conference is over. What are they doing?
You touch my wire, I'll smack you. I like that. Yeah, you're right. You have every right to smack them.
That's right.
Doesn't he?
They attacked you first.
Right.
Representing.
I'm a freelancer. Yeah. Who are you going to clear this tape with? Joe.
Who's asking you this?
Just another reporter in back of me is asking me who I'm with and who I'm going to clear the tape with.
Clear the tape with?
Yeah, he says he's a freelancer, and he says, who do you think is going to use this tape is basically what he's saying.
We're going to use it. It's none of his business. Listen to this conversation going on. Listen to this, you guys.
Who are you going to clear this tape with? Joe Mama.
Years.
You told him Joe Mama? Yeah, that's good. Who are you working for? Joe. Oh, Joe who? Joe Mama. There is a guy named Joe Mama? He works at this station. He used to be Joe Mama.
Now he's Logan.
Now he's Joe Logan. Joe Mama. That's good, man. You're a wise ass.
Well, thank you.
It's good when you're strong, man. You can speak up.
Stand up for yourself.
Stand up for yourself. That's good. All right.
Mama.
Good work, dude.
Thank you very much.
We
It was a
broke you
pleasure.
in good, Casey. Nice job.
What you looking at?
I give you good lessons. Next time, if you ask me again question like that, I'll break your back, I'll fuck your ass, I'll make you humble.
Well, thanks for nothing.
But I fuck your sister. But this time I forgive you. Keep it real up in the field, all right?
Hey, Gary, where's my Imus article from yesterday in the newspaper? I told him to leave. I said, make sure this article's in front of me when I do the show tomorrow. I need somebody that can watch him. So when I hand him an article, they watch what he does. Nobody gave you the article?
No.
I said, let's save this for tomorrow.
But did you hand it to somebody?
Yeah, I thought I handed it to you.
No.
I probably did it with KC.
It
don't matter.
I threw away like 2 things today, so
wow.
Right here.
Probably the 2 things I needed.
Oh, you are.
You got it?
It's somewhere.
It's in my filing cabinet.
This is terrible.
I thought I said to you I need this Imus article for the Marshal. You got it?
Happened.
You got it?
No, it did not happen.
It did not happen? All right. What's the difference? It don't matter. I'll just come up with something else.
Well, I have the papers. What article was it?
Remember yesterday you gave me the Imus article?
Radio awards thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
That was funny. Yeah, Robin's got a better filing system than you, Baba Boy. Well, I gave it to one of my staff. I said, don't lose this. That's all right. Thank you.
Your staff is growing, so...
Whoa. What?
Your staff is growing, so I can't be the...
It is growing. How much do you weigh now?
Oh, come on.
All right, thank you.
Howard, look at me. Come on.
Look at me.
No, I mean, I'm down. I mean, I'm not thin, but look at me.
No, you are down. You are down.
Even your trainer complimented me.
Really?
You saw it in my face. I know it's hard for you.
That's because I told him you lost weight and your face looked better.
You lie. You wouldn't take credit for everything.
I did. I told him that you had lost some weight. Get out of here. Why would I lie? Why would I lie about that? Casey was too busy losing my lunch yesterday. I tell you, I got some staff. I hired a college football player. All I say to the guy is, get me lunch every day.
Yeah.
Yesterday, during the show, I said to him, listen, this is nuts. Trust me, I'd go get my own lunch. I just can't get up and leave during the show. I said, Casey, go get me, if you could, a Cliff Bar. I eat these Cliff Bars. I said, go get me one of those. It was around 8 o'clock. It was already 8:45. I say, I have no Cliff Bar. He comes in, he goes, I said, where's the Cliff Bar? He goes, oh, I didn't know if you were serious. Instead of saying I forgot, he goes, I didn't know if you were serious about that.
Right.
What do you mean serious?
Mr. Excuse.
Each day, this guy's got to be retrained like a monkey. In fact, they did a show last night I was watching with Alan Alda and monkeys. On public television. The monkeys, once you teach them once, they do the same thing all the time.
You know, they have monkeys who, like, assist people in wheelchairs.
Yeah, monkeys
who are paralyzed.
Monkeys have real intelligence.
Yeah.
But no, you know what? It's not even ingrained. They figure stuff out. Like, they can add and subtract.
Connect A to point B.
Yeah, they can actually, like, if you take a piece of paper, right, and you put a candy on it, and then you take another piece of paper with a break in it,
yeah,
and you put a candy on it, they can tell right away that obviously the candy that's on the piece of paper that they can drag in is the one they want.
Right.
They know how to drag the candy in with certain tools. You know, they're bright. They figure stuff out quick.
Maybe we could get one of those monkeys.
I'll bet you they can handle it better.
Do those tests on Casey.
They have real...
I don't know which piece of candy to drag in.
They have real intelligence, these monkeys. I mean, real intelligence.
Now, I don't think Casey can't do the job. I just think he doesn't want to.
Yeah, his heart's not in it. That's why I said to him, get me a clip bar. So he goes, oh, I didn't know you were serious. I didn't know, you know. He says, well, I'll tell you what, I got your spaghetti and meatballs here. Every day this woman, Stephanie, delivers spaghetti and meatballs to me. She cooks them up special. He says, you want your spaghetti and meatballs? I was going to get you that. I said, all right, bring in the spaghetti and meatballs. Because I'm starving here. Comes back later with a turkey sandwich. I go, what's this turkey sandwich? It's a bad turkey sandwich. He gets the worst turkey sandwich. He goes, oh, I lost your spaghetti and meatballs.
How did you lose?
Yeah, I go, what? What are you talking about? This is a job for a moron.
No, that's not how it happened.
Yeah.
First it was somebody stole it.
Yeah, somebody stole your spaghetti and meatballs. I went, well, what happened? You mean they went in my office and stole it? You go, oh, no.
To tell you the truth.
To tell you the truth, I don't know because This is crazy. He goes, she delivered 2 spaghetti and meatballs. I was going to refrigerate one of them, and I came in here to microwave, and I never microwaved in here before, and I think I forgot where the spaghetti and meatballs were.
See, he resents.
You know what happened?
Like making him the water boy of his team.
Is that the problem? Do you resent doing it?
No, Howard, I don't.
Are you embarrassed by it?
No, I'm not.
Do you know on any conscious level if you're embarrassed by doing it?
You hired me to do a job that's part of my job, and
I just need it done, and since the guy who you replaced, you said, I want more from you. I want you to write stuff. I want you to produce.
Right.
You know, I see you got potential, I think. But I need you to get to lunch more than even the other stuff.
Right, and that will never happen again, Howard. And to be honest with you,
I don't mean it to demean you.
I know you're not.
I just need some. In fact, listen, you're helping run the show. It's one of these functions. I know it's a little embarrassing, maybe. You're a big guy.
Big, fat, not fat, but football player.
Yeah, maybe, you know, it's embarrassing to you that you got to walk in with the food.
No, that's
it's a girl's job. I know that.
That's okay.
It's a waitress job.
That's all right.
But I got to have you help in this.
I understand that, and it will never happen again.
If you think you can't do it, though, let me know, and maybe I can get assigned to someone else.
No,
be honest.
I can do it.
You know, like when a guy's not in love with a woman, he has trouble sometimes telling he's not honest. He's not honest or something. He has a hidden agenda. With you, it's like maybe you really are not even being honest right now.
No, Howard, I'm totally honest with you.
You
I'm always
love
honest
doing
with you.
it.
No, I don't love doing it. It's part of my job, though.
No,
Right.
you don't want to do it.
There's some things about your job that you like and you don't like, and that's one of the things I have to do, right?
You want to wear an apron when you do it?
Oh, you know what? It's really funny because when he gets down there to microwave, he looks like he's waiting for a kick. You know, he's
Right.
down there on one knee.
He's concentrating and sweating a little too much for a simple function. I mean, this isn't the part of your job that you brag about to your friends, I know.
Right.
I mean, it's not prestigious.
And there are some people, when they have that part of their job that they don't like so much, they kind of don't pay much attention to it.
You know, maybe you think it's a girl's job.
Are you saying I'm too proud to do it?
Well, not proud. You shouldn't be too. You know, let me tell you something. In Europe, being a waiter is considered like being a doctor. It's a very important job to Europeans because it's it's a high prestige job. Here in America, we frown on it. Everything's doctors and lawyers and disc jockeys. Yeah, everything. Those are the prestige jobs. I'm saying this is not like if you want me to give this to a girl to do, because you know if he was a woman, he wouldn't mind doing it.
Right.
No, Howard, I don't mind doing it.
Oh, come on. You look funny doing it.
Okay.
And people laugh at you while you're doing it.
All right.
You know it bothers you.
That's fine. That's part of the territory.
Subconsciously, you're not doing. You know what it is? Either you're wrecking. I mean, it should be the most important thing. That's my lunch.
In my defense, Howard, how many times does it go right before it goes wrong once?
We have a lot of problems with food. We do.
You never get it in on time. You don't heat it right. It's cold by the time he gets to eat.
Yeah.
No, Robin, that's not true.
It's true.
No, it is true.
Look, I sit in here and hear him.
Robin's the one who actually suffers the most, beside me, when you don't bring the food, because she has to work with me, and I'm a bear. I take it out on her a lot of times, and I apologize to you for that.
You know what? I'm really surprised. Howard, I'm surprised you didn't yell at me yesterday. You were really like laid back.
I don't want to humiliate you.
I could tell that you were pissed off.
I was really
how pissed he was. He couldn't even talk to you about it.
Yeah, I was really pissed. I was just because, you know what? You know how important it is to me.
I know, and it's my fault. I'll take responsibility for it.
And if you don't like doing it, be honest with me.
Let me say something to you, because this is so deeply psychological. He doesn't realize how much he resents it.
Thank you.
I bet you he gets you all the papers and everything that you need to take home every day.
Yeah.
But he'll forget that yogurt and banana.
Yeah. Oh, a lot of times he forgets to put the yogurt in. You're right.
I know.
He forgets to put the bottle of water in.
Yeah.
And you know what? This is such an easy job. It's not the kind of thing you can say, well, I usually get it right.
Right.
Yeah.
I
mean, it's the same thing every day. You can't get it wrong.
Makes it even more embarrassing to screw up.
I mean, you don't need a high IQ for it. OJ only made 2 mistakes, but he's paying for it. You've made more than 2.
It's a lot of things. Like sometimes I'd be doing a lot of things. You know what I mean? At one time, it happens, and it just slips through the cracks.
Yeah, it slips through the cracks because you don't like doing it.
You don't have it as a priority. The other things are a priority.
And you know what? I tend to make a joke out of it a bit on the air, and then you're not really sure if I'm mad or not. I'm mad.
No,
I want to just sort of eat.
I can tell that you were mad.
And I don't want to be whining about it all the time. And I don't want to be. The camera people are in here, and I'm whining about my food. I'm embarrassed.
Yeah, but you have a right to. You do.
Right.
I think you do. I mean, you want me to do this job, and it's part of my job.
It's just like when you want something to eat, you can just go downstairs and get something to eat.
Pretty much.
I can't.
Right. It won't happen again.
All right.
All right.
What should I do if it happens again?
Till the next time.
What would you? I tell you what. You decide your punishment. What would you do to you if you can't remember to bring lunch, or you lose my lunch, or other people eat my lunch, or you can't get a Cliff Bar because you forget, or you forget to put water and yogurt in my bag?
You can smack me.
No, I don't want to smack you. You would like that.
Yeah. I would.
What should the punishment be?
Should
I fire you?
I think that I'm the type of guy, Howard, that if I screw up, I take responsibility. I'm pissed off too. It won't happen again.
All right.
Dunce cap.
You have to wear a dunce cap.
In a thong.
In a thong.
And probe Jackie with it.
No. You have to walk on the street with a big sign and a dunce cap.
If you mess up my meal again, you have to walk in a thong, in a dunce cap.
And an apron.
And high heels.
High heels, yes. Because this is the only way to motivate you.
Dude, I'm totally motivated now. I was a little upset yesterday.
Listen to me. Make a deal with me. You're never going to screw up again anyway, so you don't have to worry about it.
I'm not going to screw up.
Right. The only way that you would be worried about this is if you don't believe in yourself.
I do.
All right. You believe in yourself?
Yes, I do.
Then you
All
can
right.
make this deal.
All right, then you'll make a deal.
You're crazy.
If you screw up lunch, because I don't want to have to fire you.
Right.
I got to make some sort of penalty that means something.
If you screw up any of the food.
Right.
But sometimes, really, it's not my fault.
Right. When was it not your fault?
Okay, say it's 9 o'clock and you don't have your spaghetti, and somehow Stephanie didn't get here yet.
All right, that I understand. That's not your fault. But that's not what I'm talking about. If I say to you, can you go get me a Cliff Bar, and then 45 minutes later you go, oh, I didn't know. Then you got to put on. Then you put on your dunce cap, your thong and your apron, and your high heels, and you go downstairs and walk up and down the street so people can see you. All right.
Well,
I don't hear you.
Of course, I don't want to say okay, but you
should say okay because it's never going to happen again.
It's not. I'm not going to screw up again.
So then you have no problem making that bet.
Well, I don't want to make the bet, but
why not?
Why?
Because you're not going to screw up.
Robin, you say it's subconscious that I don't want to do this as I say women's job, but I'm going to be wearing a thong and heels downstairs.
Well, if you don't want to do that, you will do the job.
Yeah. No, I'm going to do the job regardless.
Can I ask you a question?
And you won't get to wear the dunce cap.
You're never going to.
You wear.
I stick it up. No, I can't say that.
Listen, let me tell you something. You know you're never going to screw up again. You told me that.
You know what he knows.
All right.
He knows he's going to screw up. He's going to be in that.
So what you're saying by saying you can't do this is that you are going to screw up again.
No, I'm not, but I'm just saying. I know
there's got to be some motivation. It's like with my kids. When my kids don't want to go to sleep, the biggest thing to my kids is to stay up. They hate to go to bed. Staying up to them is like heaven. Like heaven. If they feel
think something's going to happen before they go to bed.
If they stay up late, they're happy. So I have to say to them, look, if you don't go to bed on time, there's a punishment. I take away their phone. I take away the TV out of their room. I don't let them talk to their stockbroker for a week. Whatever it is that whatever it is. It's like the coach. I'll get him football.
Okay.
When you fumble the ball 15 times, does the coach put you in first string?
No, he would yell.
Right.
He would call me a jughead.
But he might take you out.
He put you in an apron.
Put me in an apron.
Right, so all I'm saying. Right.
Right.
What is it, Scott?
Yeah.
Yeah. You're on the air.
Hi, Howard. What's up?
Hey.
I was listening to what you were saying about KC, and I was wondering if you needed someone else to do the job because it sounded like he was having some trouble.
Well, I'm trying to motivate him here.
Well, yeah. I mean, I don't know him, but he sounds like a cool guy and all.
He's a great kid. He's a nice guy, bright guy. I thought he was bright.
These guys want to bring Howard food,
and everyone's goofing on me, saying you're stupid.
Right. And
because I hired a stupid guy. I thought he's smart. He could get lunch.
Yeah, exactly. I've been listening to you guys for a while. And I love you guys. You need someone to take care of you.
You're making me look bad.
Yeah, exactly.
We always have to go through these things to take out all the fails in the system before you can get down to it, setting clocks for them and all kinds of things.
I always got to worry about it. Sam, what is it?
Hey, Howard, I've been listening to the show for years. What I don't understand is if the guy did a good job, right?
Right.
You'd be like saying, hey, you know what, I'm going to have him do this, going to do that.
Be worth his weight in gold.
Well, that's what they don't get.
It's the best job in the world.
All I want to do is get lunch. And I even have this woman, Stephanie, who brings it. All he's got to do is heat it up.
This guy makes a perfect point, Howard.
Howard, it's going to be late, but it's going to be here.
What is the point?
The point is that if you were completely satisfied, you'd think Casey was incredible.
I would take him everywhere with me.
I
would show him off.
And you start giving him more and greater, better responsibility.
Right.
Hey, who was the other numbnuts that used to get you on?
Gorilla.
Numbnuts?
Yeah. Gorilla.
Yeah, I mean, what is he doing now? You never even.
You know what the worst thing?
We were over with these.
Do you know what the worst thing is about all this?
What?
He's making Gorilla look good. I'm starting to pine away for this guy.
Yeah, amazing, Howard. Hey, love the show, man. Later.
Thank you. I mean, this is crazy.
But that's what you don't get, Casey. If the food came, he'd think everything was wonderful.
Yeah, I'd be a happy man.
You'd be the best guy in his eyes.
Terry, what is it?
Hey, not for nothing. Not even talking about the food, but how does this guy get away with calling you dude all the time? You're his boss, for Christ's sake.
Shut up, dude. I know. That's another thing. Terry, you're right.
I mean, honestly, look, he can be your friend and everything like that, but you don't call your boss.
You know why? Because I let these guys come to Scores with me and I make them pals. I'm cutting all that out now. When I go to Scores, I'm not bringing my employees with me.
Is that right?
You know what I'm talking about, like a KC or a Ganji type.
Yeah.
Howard, does it upset you that I call you dude?
Yes.
Okay, then I'll stop. I didn't know that.
But I think that's also sort of passive-aggressive. You got him doing this girl's job.
Right.
You got to man and dude you.
Yeah.
Hey, F Jack.
If he mans, F Jackie's right. If he mans and dudes me, it makes it like, hey.
You know what? You could say, I forgot your lunch, dude.
Right.
You can't say, I forgot your lunch, sir.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. Then you feel like a butler. Hey, you know, because everyone in America wants to be a prince. Hey, let me tell you something. You know, nobody wants to feel like they're doing a lowly job.
Right.
You know.
So if you're man, he's,
Like,
you're his buddy.
Yeah, if you ever go to McDonald's, like the kid behind the counter is always like, yeah. You know, like he's angry.
Right. Oh, jeez. Everybody's
angry because,
Howard, I don't think
tried to check out of a supermarket?
Right.
I don't think I could be. I couldn't be angry with you. I don't think.
No, you are.
No, I couldn't be.
You see, I knew I should have hired a woman.
Casey is an angry guy.
Yeah.
He's a real angry guy.
Not as angry as I was. No, I'm very.
Geez.
No, I'm not. I'm very.
See, I didn't realize that. I was saying to myself at the time when Gorilla was leaving, if I had a girl doing this, a woman.
Yeah.
Women don't think that heating up food is demeaning.
They are honored.
And a man-woman thing is fine. I got to be honest with you. If I had to heat up...
Good nurturing you.
Can I be honest with you, Casey? If I had to heat up some guy's food every day, I might not like doing it.
But it's part of your job.
Yeah.
Wouldn't matter.
I'm saying I don't think I'd like doing it.
Okay.
So you got to realize that.
Screw it up.
Yeah, I probably screw it up
And
too.
you know what, Howard? You would hate it more every day.
Right.
Yeah, you're doing something you like, and
Right.
you got to stop to get him food.
You
Right.
boil over.
I might not like it. And I say, a woman doesn't have that reaction.
Oh, now it's time to take his food.
Casey's coach is on the phone, his ex-coach. Yeah.
Howard!
Yeah.
Howard,
Yeah.
this is Casey's coach. The bum fumbled the meatball on the 3-yard line. They can run some wind sprints down the hallway and he's jock shot.
Can this
Sorry,
take
Coach.
his
What are
food?
you up to? You know we don't run the trap like that.
Sorry, Coach. It's my bad, Coach.
He should.
Jesus Christ! When you get the power with the meatball, you run north and south, not east and west. Who do you think you are? You're not Herschel Walker.
Your coach, you're no Herschel Walker. Your coach is right. When you get the meatball,
You hold on to it.
Run in here with it.
Go long.
Go long.
You
Coach is
don't
up early.
let it fall. If
Right.
your hands touch it, it doesn't hit the ground.
Mark, go ahead. You're on the air.
Hey, Howard, good morning.
Good morning.
And I think you're having a great show, except for, don't you think you could find some other time to berate your employees?
Maybe you're right. Maybe it's boring.
It's not really enjoyable every day to
Okay,
hear this.
you're right. I'm going to end it right now. You're absolutely right. This is a ridiculous sidetrack.
And if my boss would even try to do that in front of other people, because I am basically... I just lost my words.
All right, you're absolutely right.
It's really not called for.
Okay,
You
all right.
find a time some other part of the day to
You
do
think it
this.
should be
It's not
done in
enjoyable.
private?
You're saying if your boss berated you in front of other people, you'd probably get a gun
I
and
would
shoot him.
I don't think I'd shoot him, no, but I would
Kill him.
Use my mouth back at him in case he just.
Are you a
standing there like
postal worker?
moron.
Are you a
He is.
postal worker?
Oh, shut up, Howard. I don't call this a berating. I really don't.
Well, I mean, yeah, he's maybe he doesn't do his job right, but
Casey, just for the record, this is a berating.
you know what?
Well, it doesn't seem like
You
one.
know what? I guess his coach was a real
Yeah.
Oh, you heard him.
bastard.
You know why it doesn't seem like a berating? Because didn't your dad used to yell at you all the time?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe
And
if you
you're
could
nothing
explain to
compared
Casey
to
how to
Yeah, I'm a piker compared to his dad.
he can do it for you.
All right. Well, anyway, thank you for setting me straight.
All right, thanks. Howard.
Thank
Try
you.
to change the subject.
Okay. That was Latrell Sprewell.
And you better.
he doesn't like a... My guess is he's the only person in the audience who doesn't love this.
Because, you know, He's funny. Yeah, if my boss ever did this to me, I'd choke him.
I'd kill him. Anyway, Casey, here's the what I'm saying to you.
Okay.
Let's get the food straight, even if you don't like doing it. Okay. Get in touch with that. Take this as your biggest challenge in life so far. You have to do something you don't like doing. Part of the job.
Make this the thing you love.
You said yesterday, you said drop everything. This is number one.
Right.
So that's from now on, that's my aim right there.
There you go.
Food.
You never have had to say that.
I really shouldn't have had to say it, but I said it. And if you mess up my food again, the penalty is, because this is how you think in terms of football, penalty is dunce cap, thong, apron, heels, out on the street, up and down the block, walking around.
You know, I can't wait for him to
Can I just do sprints like my coach just said?
No sprints, yes.
We should dress KC in an apron and a diaper and the high heels and the dunce cap, take a picture of it and put it in front of his computer.
Yeah.
So he has to look at it every day as inspiration to never screw up.
Worse, we should do to him just what we did to that girl.
Let him eat out of a dog bowl?
Pee in the diaper.
Well, listen.
That would fix me, Robin. It really would.
That would fix you. No, I don't. I am not even suggesting anything that drastic.
Oh, but just the thong and heels.
The thong, heels, apron,
What
and...
if he messes up again?
Right. So you will feel feminine and stupid. And that humiliation will scare you into doing your job because you need a motivation, all right?
Yes, sir.
All right. Thank you. All right, so now the guy's going to be motivated. You want to wait and see.
Yeah, we'll see.
Let's bet.
Next week, get ready for the walk in the park.
And also, I found the meatballs from yesterday underneath the thing over here. I found them yesterday. Can I give them to you today?
Where were they?
They were underneath the speaker over here.
Oh, so you probably left them in here when you heated up the food and you forgot them.
Can I give that to you today?
What? Get out of here. You are insane.
He's funny.
He's an angry guy.
Should I give them to you today? Yeah, it's woman's work. I know that. I understand.
Be around him when he blows.
Yes, Kim, you're on the air.
Okay, first of all, Robin, who do you think you are telling me that I'd be honored to serve anybody's food? And Howard, honestly, I don't think that you would be happy with anybody serving your food. You're never happy with anybody.
Come on. First of all, in Europe, it is a man's job to be a servant, a waiter. Mm-hmm. And they love it. They love to serve over there. Here in this country, if you have a service-type business where you serve, people are embarrassed and humiliated to serve.
Well,
and they
my
shouldn't be.
boss doesn't ask me for coffee, and I wouldn't get it for him even if
Well, that's not your job.
Because that isn't your job. But if your job was to get coffee...
And you took the job knowing that that's a part of your duty.
The problem with Americans
I would do my job the best that I could, but I don't think Howard's happy with anybody.
No, that's not true. How many people have I fired around here?
He has had one assistant that he was very happy with.
Right.
Very happy with.
Well, every day
Who
it's
is
that
that?
you're berating one of your
Jody,
employees
yes, I'm
about
very
not
happy.
doing the job.
I have a Jody who is so impressive in this area. And she is terrific.
I've never heard him complain.
No. She's working with me again.
If you're not complaining about, Scott the engineer, if you're not complaining about Jackie or TC or somebody, you're complaining about your kids or the world or your food or something, you're never happy about anything.
Well, now you get the show.
There you go.
And you know what? And I'm sick and tired of you busting on Casey. He is so hot, and I love him so much. You should just leave him alone.
Well, he's so hot. You let him live with you, and you let him work for you. And when he doesn't, when you don't eat for a month,
Casey?
Yeah.
I don't eat for a month.
When you don't eat for a month, you'll see what I'm talking about.
Well,
not everything is about how hot you look. I gotta eat. I don't care how hot he is.
Just look at Casey.
I think he's a tremendously handsome guy. I gotta eat. Who is this on the phone? Dr. Laura? Thank you.
Sorry, thank you.
Go pose for more nude pictures. All right, I got to take a break now. I'm going to read you an article about the idiots on the radio here in New York and such, but I got to take a break. What is it, Todd?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, hi, Howard.
Yeah.
I just wanted to say, if you can explain these ratings system for me, because here in Pittsburgh, you've gone, well, according to the morning paper, you've gone from a 5.6 to a 7.9. Is that good?
Yes.
Yeah, that sounds good to me.
Yeah, well, all right, and
well, Pittsburgh has got brains.
Yes, yeah, I know. Everyone's finally catching on.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
And
7.9 is a very high rating.
Yeah.
And hey, what was that? Elon? I mean, the what do you call it? The internet address for that ham address.
Ham?
Yeah.
The hate against Marling? I don't know what that is. I couldn't even follow him yesterday. All right. Well, obviously, Pittsburgh likes to hear me berate my staff. When I come back, I will address the fact that there's a bunch of idiots in radio. I have to give a dissertation on that. I tell you, this is an embarrassing industry. And next week, I got to go broadcast to 2,000 idiots in the television business. I have to get up on stage and make a presentation to them.
You know,
in New Orleans.
Regis and Kathy Lee have announced that they will be there.
They're going to be at Nappy?
Yeah.
Ooh, man. No kidding. Regis and Kathy Lee going to be in New Orleans?
Yeah.
And Richard Simmons, too.
Oh, boy. Where do we go? Not as
I bet you Regis and Kathy Lee are jealous we give the keynote speech.
I'm sure. I don't think they've ever been asked.
Never. Ronald Reagan's been asked, and Bishop Fulton Sheen and Katharine Graham, and now me. All right. Let me take a break. I'll come back and tell you why the broadcasting business is an embarrassment. Not after this.
What you looking at?
My curiosity is killing me just like a cat would be killed by the curiosity, yeah.
He's a piece of garbage.
Because I'm wild, yeah.
That cocksucker piece of shit.
Because I'm wild, yeah.
Another cocksucker.
Because I'm wild, yeah.
You a cheap Jew son of a bitch.
I think that your time is done, and I think that the spotlight should go on top of me, yeah.
That Jew jabroni son of a bitch.
Because I'm wild, yeah. One day on, one to go.
And I'm telling you, the whole lower half of my face is hideous. I'm thinking of growing a beard.
You're just going to cut off the lower half of your face.
Howard, I wouldn't suck you off, man, but I don't think you're a bad-looking guy.
What the hell did he just...
You can say that. That's all right.
I don't even know what that meant.
It's an expression. You can say it.
Never heard that before?
Well, you think I'm an all right looking guy?
What the hell I know?
I don't know. You can. You think
I know that you're good looking.
Right.
You know what?
You're real good looking.
Well,
he doesn't know that people flirt with him.
No, not to me. I know when someone's good looking.
He doesn't know that people flirt with him. I'm flirting with him all the time.
Right.
Robin, you are one of the friendliest people I've ever met. You're nice to everybody.
Ask anybody.
Robin's nice to everybody? What are you drinking?
Yo,
I am not trying to ask Jackie.
I haven't seen you be mean to somebody as soon as you meet them. You know
I don't even talk to people.
No, she's on good behavior around you. What? She's on good behavior. She's mean to people.
I tease him.
Yeah, but that's because we're friends.
No. Stupid.
Casey, ask the other guys around here. They don't even know what my voice sounds like.
Listen, don't play dumb with me. I mean, you've got enough feedback from women that at least you know that there's a certain portion of women that find you attractive. What I'm saying is, so why do you need to tan? Are you tanning because you don't think you're good looking enough?
I think it gives me more of a self-confidence type thing. I think I look better tan. I get so white in the wintertime because I'm almost Aryan.
Well, let me ask you something.
Well,
don't you think you're good looking enough being sort of white?
No.
Can we see what he looks like white? Could you not tan for a while?
No. I won't do it.
It's such a weird thing, like a guy tanning.
I guess I'm very vain.
Yeah. But what are you going to think when you have skin cancer?
Well,
that's not
until
attractive.
I'm 25, I believe I'm indestructible.
No. They say that even until he's 25, he thinks he's indestructible. What I'm saying is, when you tan, they're saying that even as a little kid, as young as 9 or something.
That's where it comes from.
Later on in life is when the cancer starts.
That's if you get really, really burnt.
Yeah.
When you're that young.
No, not necessarily.
But, I don't really get burnt, though. I mean, all right, check it out. There's a lot of people that have, like, freckles and moles and stuff like that.
Right.
And those are the people...
No, you're not one of those.
I'm not one of those. But I do have, somewhat fair skin.
Whatever, man, dude. I just like...
So if he can tan until he's 25, what's he going to do after that?
No, it hasn't hit me yet that, you do things and they're going to affect you in your later life. I still think I'm a kid.
Right. Well, so do I. I still think you're a kid, too.
Yeah.
When he speaks, I get scared.
It's a real turnoff.
Oh, come on, Robin. You don't mean that. You don't mean that at all.
Yeah, I'll forget in a little while. Start flirting with you again.
All right, man. It's the kind of male stripper hanging around.
Yeah, it is.
Right.
I'm always trying to see through his clothes.
Right. I should just walk around in a thong, so Robin can have a good time.
Do that later.
Right. Do that later. All right, go ahead, man.
Okay, thanks.
And what do you tan all over? Like you get your whole body tan?
Now I've been putting a sock on my pin.
Right.
To try and get the whole package. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Oh, my goodness.
But, you don't want to go too much because, you burn your ass because it's real white. I am such an idiot, man. I really am.
Dude,
It's disgusting. I'm disgusting with myself for doing it.
You put a sock on your pin?
Yeah.
And that's so you don't burn it?
Yeah, because, that's dangerous.
Right. And
burn your pin.
And your toughness is, you want to get your... What is it, like your ass is right up against those lights?
No. You stand up in this booth type thing.
Yeah, how long?
You're laying down. You go for 15 minutes. Actually, you're supposed to go for 19. But I tell them to say 15 because I don't want to get burnt.
Right. Because you get pretty red afterwards.
And you spin around in this little...
No, you just stand there and they pipe music in and everything like that.
So you got to stand. I thought it was relaxing. I thought you lay down.
No, it's not relaxing. I hate it.
Oh.
I hate that.
It's that important to you.
I hate going to the gym. I hate doing it.
You hate going to the gym.
I hate it.
What?
So why do you go? You want to look good. Yeah.
But why do you hate it?
I hate going to the gym. You find it fun?
Oh, yeah.
I've heard people say they like exercise. I go... That's what I'm doing.
I fool around with people, you go through the routine.
So you're not working out is what you're saying?
Of course I work out.
Fooling around.
With my trainer.
Oh.
We have a good time while I'm...
Do you run at all?
Do I run? I get on one of those machines.
And when you're doing that, you like that?
No, I hate that. That's why they have a TV there.
I see.
Like people that run on treadmills and stuff like that. How boring is that? You just stand in the place.
I couldn't do that.
Yeah.
I can't do that.
Be standing in a...
I ran on a treadmill the other day. I felt like a hamster. I felt like a hamster. And I go for 5-6 mile runs. After that, I go, man, I'm going to look down at my stomach. I'm going to be rock hard, and I'm going to look the same.
Yeah, but it's better than what you looked like when you were sitting around.
That must be so frustrating.
Yeah, because you saw me when I was sitting around. It was pretty bad, right?
That was terrible.
Right.
If you work this hard and you still have a little gut, how frustrating is that to you?
Oh, please.
So if he sits around and he turns white, that's his frustration.
Right.
Yeah.
I just can't this guy's a real good-looking guy, and he's got a tan.
Yeah, he's still worried about his looks.
At some point, just go, you know what? I'm good. Any woman who doesn't want me because I don't have a tan, who wants her?
Yeah, I'm thinking, but I always pick the wrong ones anyway, Hal.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Why? Why am I doing this? It's stupid.
Yeah, it is really dumb to tan.
Hey, Howard,
yeah.
I'm having a very difficult time feeling sorry for Casey about not getting the right woman.
I don't want anybody to feel bad for me, any reason.
No, I'm just saying he feels he needs a tan to get a woman. And I'm going, dude, you got enough equipment going for you. You don't need a tan. And
you never see my package, man.
Is it small? Oh, that's why you don't have sex with a lot of chicks.
No, that's not it at all. No, that's not it. If I had sex with a lot
you don't have sex with... This guy never was with chicks. Man, when I was his age...
Who's he screwed up with a capital...
If I looked like him at his age...
Oh, you'd be banging like a...
Out in the hall, you see women laying on the floor.
That's right. You'd be doing it in public.
Yeah.
Do you ever think that you might feel something for some of these people?
No.
Who cares?
I used to do it anyway. The way I look, I used to do it.
You might get caught.
I used to have sex with everybody. Except for fat chicks.
But then one comes along.
What?
You want to hear a great story about Casey?
Have you been with a broad since you started working here?
Yeah.
You have?
Yeah.
When's the last time you got laid?
Yeah. 3 weeks maybe.
Oh, okay.
That's not that bad.
That's not that bad.
Yeah, but that's, once in a blue moon.
How long had it been before that?
Probably another month and a half.
Oh, so you're getting laid.
Yeah.
All right.
So you're lying around here.
It's like the
No, I think he's lying right now.
Yeah, feel sorry for me.
No, I just don't feel sorry for anybody.
What?
We had this, when the semester that Casey interned with us, right? Mm-hmm. We had this really cute intern. She had a ton of cute friends.
Right.
So one night she says, hey, why don't you come out with us?
Right.
So Casey goes out with this girl and all her cute friends, and it's pretty obvious that they're digging him.
Right.
So our intern's going away, and the friends tell Casey, hey, while she's gone, if you're in the city, we have an extra room. If you want to come and hang out, you want to
this guy needs to tan.
And you know what he says?
What?
This is Casey. He goes, I go, dude, did you go out with her friends and stuff? Because I saw them, they're cute. And he goes, well, I didn't feel it would be right to go out with them when this intern wasn't around because they're really her friends.
That's true.
Hang it.
Dude, you should have had one of them.
Homo.
It's like it's using people.
Homo.
Using people to go out and have fun with them?
Yeah, the only reason why I was there.
Oh, my God.
They told him while this girl was in Europe, there was an extra room.
This is a guy who gets too many offers.
This isn't going behind her back and stealing her friends away. They asked you to go out.
But dude, maybe you weren't attracted to the friends. Is that it?
No, but that girl didn't know about it.
You are gay.
You're cheating on her.
No offense, dude.
She would not have cared if you had sex with every one of her friends.
Go ahead.
I'm sure she
Hey,
did.
in New Orleans, when we were walking around, in Cindy Margolis, this really cute
hot girl, she comes over to Casey and she's like, you are my favorite on the show. I'm so happy to meet you.
And she was good looking.
And he's just like, oh, hi, hi. And then he walks away.
Blows her up.
Yeah.
That's gay. Do you have a brother?
Yeah.
You know what? If you would just sit there quickly, give me your phone number.
Yeah. Well, meet me after the show. Come to my hotel for a drink. You want to know something? She turned out to be a psycho.
No. He hooked up.
Oh, he did.
But the girl ended up freaking out on him.
No.
What do you mean?
She was a psycho.
What'd you do?
She wanted to go. She said she had a jacuzzi back at her place.
So go ahead.
So I was like, I wanted to go. So I went back there. And it turns out that she says to me, she got in a robe and everything like that.
Yeah, nice.
You got to go to Howard.
You're in the jacuzzi. Are you naked? Okay, go ahead.
She tells me that we have to go across the street to get in the jacuzzi, so I should put on a robe. Like, there's no way in hell I'm putting on a robe and walking across the street into a jacuzzi.
Why not?
So then somebody's going to beat you up? No, so where am I supposed to put my clothes or whatever? If something happens, I got to come back.
Douchebag.
I know, let me finish the story.
Wait a second. You tell him, let me get this straight, okay, because I got to sing for you. You're with a hot chick. She gets into a robe and says, look, the jacuzzi's across the street.
Right.
Why was the jacuzzi across the street?
I don't know. It was like the place she was staying. She said it was across the street and she had the key.
Probably a small hotel,
Oh, I see. So she was in a hotel?
Right.
And there was a jacuzzi across the street in a house, a private house?
No, it was like the hotel was on the other side, too.
Oh, makes perfect sense.
So she said, change your clothes, let's get in a robe, and we'll go over to the jacuzzi.
So you're trusting somebody that much that everything's going to work out
so
fine.
What's the worst that happens? She steals your clothes?
Oh, so I got to walk back to the hotel and again.
Yeah, that's right. So you get in a cab in a robe.
Let's gauge the level of embarrassment if you have to walk across the street naked and if I have to walk across the street naked. And if you walk across the street naked, you'll just get more.
What do you think? She was setting you up to walk across the street naked?
No. I think.
And what did she say?
I wasn't into it.
So what did you say? You said, look, I don't want to walk across the street in a robe?
Yeah.
And then what did she do? She just said.
She's like, come on, let's go. I'm like, no, I don't want to.
All right. And then what happened?
So, make a long story short, I go to kiss this girl.
Yeah. So you're in the hotel room with her.
Yeah.
You're in a robe, and if she's in a robe.
Yeah.
And you go and you say, hey, screw it, I don't want to go to the hot tub. So then you just walk over and kiss her.
I tried to.
Go ahead.
She pulls back and says, kiss you, I don't even know you. I said, well, there's not really much to get to know. And then she looks at me, she goes, you know what? I can tell by looking at your eyes and your face, you're not a happy person. You're really not.
All right, then she is a psycho.
And I said, you know what, I want to go right now. And she said, you're not going anywhere. And she grabbed onto my leg.
Yeah, go ahead.
She wouldn't let me leave.
Go ahead.
So I'm like, I really don't want to talk about it. She goes, well, what's bothering you? I don't want to talk about it, so I want to go home.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right, go ahead.
And she said, you can fool everybody else, but you can't fool me. Like, come on. Like, I just want to leave, you know?
I think you told me that she started crying and stuff.
Oh, she did?
She started crying her eyes out. She said, I feel so bad. She's like, don't feel bad for me. What are you feeling bad for me for?
Right.
I never opened my mouth. I didn't say anything to her.
Right.
She's crying because she's stuck with a homo.
So maybe that's why.
I don't want to cross the street.
Wow.
Okay, so you would do that.
So, dude, so now you know you're a good-looking guy. At least, even if she's psycho, good-looking chicks are inviting you into jacuzzis and stuff.
Yeah, but
why do you have to tan, you jerk-off? That's what I'm saying.
But how? Why would she sense that in my face? I didn't
Answer
say
the
that.
tan question.
She didn't sense. The only thing she sensed was that you weren't up for having fun. She wanted to be romanced a little. She wanted to get in the jacuzzi.
Yeah, she wanted to get in the jacuzzi. You talk to her a little bit.
You drink a little champagne with her. You get a little high, smoke a doob, and then you do it.
Instead, you're throwing trips. I can't walk across.
I can't walk across the street.
Well, I really didn't want to. I didn't want to go anywhere. So I get hooked up with the psychos, you know.
That's not so psycho. Your work is situation.
She was bawling her eyes out.
Really?
Yeah. She says, you really need help.
And she's crying.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. So she's all right. I'll give you that one. She's a psycho.
But you would have had her anyway.
I sure would have. I would have stayed. If she started grabbing my leg, I would have stayed.
Exactly. No, and then when I get into the cab, she tries to make out with me. I'm like, why now?
Dude, she wanted it.
Get out of the cab.
You know what she wanted? You know what? You are a fag. I'm going to tell you something. When you went to kiss her and she said, "Hey, I hardly know you," this is what you say. You know what? I know you hardly know me or anything, but I'm just enjoying kissing you right now. And then she would have been fine. No, you're like, I want to go home.
I'm done.
I didn't say it.
Tell the kid.
Women aren't stupid, man.
That's not stupid. You're being honest. You're saying, listen, all I know is right now I want to kiss you. And I'm attracted to you. That's why I'm here. I think you're really attractive, and I want to kiss you. That's all she wanted to hear.
When she said...
She's getting a little nervous because you give me to the jacuzzi. No. Okay. kiss me.
No, that's not how it was, man.
You got to work it a little bit.
It's like how
chicks don't think she's going to spread her legs.
No,
it's like you saying, I want to make out with you and do stuff without.
Dude, let me tell you something. All right, you're with a chick, okay? All right. Let's say you go to her place like you did. All right, you put in a couple of hours. You get to know each other, whatever, okay? You work in the situation. Then you go to kiss her, and she starts, I don't know, okay, fine. Goodbye. Goodbye for life. Please. It's over.
But I'm hanging out with her all night, though.
Yeah, all right, fine. Okay, give her a little kiss. Hey, all she said was, I don't know you. You say, I don't know you either, but I got to tell you something. I have a tremendous attraction here for you. And I
have the most beautiful
lips. I just want to kiss those little rose petals on your face.
Robin, with this one.
This girl wanted you. Nobody asked you to come back to a jacuzzi.
That's right. That's what I'm thinking.
She wanted you.
Yeah, but she wasn't just going to spread her legs.
But a girl,
it can be a little romance.
She has some virtue. She doesn't want to seem like a total slut.
Yeah. I talked to her all night.
You probably,
she was hinting
I don't know,
around.
What did you talk about?
All she said is she hardly knows her.
She might have been nervous.
Where were you sitting across?
You know how weird he is.
How weird is
he?
He
might have gone to kiss her, and if she did kiss him right away, he'd say, "Oh man, this broad's a little too wild. If she's kissing me this quick,
Right.
I don't want this kind of slut."
Yeah, she wasn't a slut. I mean, she wanted to show you that she was putting some thought into it before she spread her legs. You could have banged her. You have to work it a little bit.
You don't invite a guy back to.
Look, if she's hanging onto your leg, she's already ready.
No, she was hanging onto my leg because she wouldn't let me leave. Why
did she not want you to leave?
She wanted me to talk about what was bothering me.
Get out of here. She
wanted to make it.
Spend some more time with
you. She's just easing into it, dude.
No, she wasn't.
Oh, you are whack.
You're a douchebag.
And even at Howard, brains with him, Howard.
I said exactly what you were talking about. As soon as she said that, I'm like, listen, I really don't want to talk about this right now. I just want to have a good time.
Right.
Whatever. And then she kept going.
She kept talking, kept yapping.
Yeah.
You are so sad.
So you think this was my fault?
I got to tell you something. No, this is a tough situation because this chick sounds like she might be a little screwy.
Yeah, but Casey was letting her run things.
Right. And let me tell you something. It is very true. Some chicks are way too chatty. And they start talking your ear off.
All you have to say is, look, be quiet.
Yeah.
You've had a tough day. Let me massage you.
Yeah, right. Thank you. Quiet down. Quiet down, honey. Honey, you know what? We've heard enough of your life story. Let's get down to business.
Yeah, but you say it a little nicer.
Shut up.
Yeah. You know?
You got to listen.
You know what you need me to be? Your Cyrano de Bergerac. You know what?
You need to have an earpiece in your ear.
Next time you're with a broad, how funny this be? You wear an earpiece. Tell me you're a little hard of hearing.
Okay.
And I'll just whisper crap into your earpiece.
Let's send them to a bar with a hidden camera.
Be there.
I'll be like this.
We'll be in the
Casey, you just crack your eye.
Okay.
All right, Casey, look. Just say, I know I just met you, but your lips are so beautiful, I just can't stop kissing them.
Robin, I know I just met you, but your lips are so beautiful, I just want to kiss them.
I need to kiss those little rose petals.
You know how beautiful you are.
I need to kiss those little rose petals, bro.
Do you know how beautiful you are? You know how badly I want you.
You know how beautiful you are? You know how bad I want you?
You know I'm a fag. Help me.
Robin, when he was giving me that rap before, you weren't buying it, were you?
I wish she was.
I told you what to do. I know.
Or she's buying it because it's sincere.
She wants to buy it. Oh, it's not.
Robin, would it have been so terrible if you went into her and said, you know what? I know I hardly know you, but I just want to kiss you.
You don't even get into that. You go, oh, come on, let's sit here on the couch and, I just want to hold your hand. Right. You are so sweet.
Yeah, you got to work it a little.
A tough day. Come here. Just let's relax a little bit.
Yeah, touch my...
It must have thrown her when you didn't want to go to the
touch my slinky.
That must have been confused.
Because she just wanted to relax in the tub. Like,
oh, the tub would have been great. This guy, she's in a robe.
Don't even.
Was she naked under the robe?
No, she had a thong on.
Oh! You are fag.
Instead of going to the jacuzzi, because I don't want to walk out there in a towel. Let me give you a rub down here in the hotel.
She might have thought he was a psycho.
Right.
No.
Maybe he's there to rob me.
Because I didn't say anything. Yeah, when you don't say anything, girls don't think you're a psycho. What is it, Paul?
Hey, Howard, normally you're a person that can see between the lines. Can't you figure out that he's getting a tan? He thinks you're kind of cute. Maybe he wants to wash your underwear. He's trying to be Ralph the Happy Homo. Come on, Casey. What's the matter with you?
I'll wash the underwear on your face, you jerk.
Oh, boy. What a great comic. You're just as funny as Jackie, that douche.
Shut up. That douche. Scotty, what is it? Yes, Scotty, you're on the air.
Hey, Howard. What's going on, man?
Hey, man.
Hey, it's good to finally get through to you. Look, man, you are the greatest.
Thank you.
And I want to just tell Robin that I would love to have oral anal with her.
Oral anal.
Oh, yeah.
There you go, Robin.
Are you listening, Casey?
Casey, you see how this man sweet talks Robin?
Huh?
Look how he's sweet talking her.
Oh, I want to sweet talk her bad.
All right. Thank you, Scotty.
Hey.
Yes.
One more thing. I want to say F. Baba Booey and F. Jackie.
Right.
And Sporadic Steel in Columbus is an awesome rock band.
Thanks.
All right. Thank you.
Thanks, bro.
All right. And by the way, Robin is nude already just from that little conversation with you. Anyway, so the guy who invented Kwanzaa is not coming. He's not going to talk to us.
But I'm telling you, I've never been so forward even as to ask a guy to go to a jacuzzi with me.
Oh, please. Hey, how much more of a signal do you want? Ronnie, go ahead.
No jacuzzi.
This is Ronnie, the limo driver.
This guy's got a big problem, man. Where did this kid grow up? I want to know.
Me and Ronnie talk about Casey every morning when we're driving in, because, the first person we see is Casey, and I go, we always look at each other and go, what the hell's wrong with this guy? So I go, I go, young guy, handsome, women always throwing themselves on him. I said, wouldn't you be banging everything inside? I mean, okay, within reason. I mean, you can be a little discriminating.
You gotta come to work.
Right. You gotta have a life.
Work on the show.
And even, wouldn't you, even if you had a couple of long-term relationships going, wouldn't you be working? I said, and then I said to him, what's with the tanning? I said, a good-looking guy needing to tan?
This guy's 23 years old, and this girl asked him to go to a jacuzzi.
You know what that means.
And he runs out of the room.
No, Howard, you
what's his problem? Where'd you grow up in the backwoods of Idaho, man? What's his deal?
No, you keep
I think he went to high school on Fire Island.
Howard, you keep people at arm's length so they can't choke you. That's the whole thing.
Oh, man.
Arm's
hey,
length.
man, you talk to you like you're 45 years old. What's your deal, man?
Yeah, well, I feel that way sometimes.
Where'd you learn all this?
You're an old man.
What's he talking about? This girl was going to choke you?
You should get married, man. You're perfect for it.
Yeah. No, I don't want to get married.
Oh, you have to get married. You better find a nice guy, man.
Yes.
Ronnie's always saying gay crap in the morning anyway, so why are you telling me this?
I can't even answer that question, man. You're so messed up.
Yeah, well, I know that, though,
23. How old are you, 23?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
He's amused. He's
so amused by you.
Thanks, Ronnie.
You are unbelievable, man.
I know.
Right.
I mean, the girl's in a bathrobe and a thong, and she's telling you to go in a hot tub. No wonder she ran away from you.
Yeah, but across the street. You want to go out?
Was she going to be topless?
No, she had I think she had a bra on.
A bra and a thong, and she's going to go in a hot tub with you, and you don't go.
But he said she had a floor,
I had to walk
though.
like 5 miles.
Last time.
What did she have?
She had a floor.
What was the floor?
No penis.
No penis.
Oh, man. You need a lot of help, buddy.
This is the conversation me and Ronnie have every morning.
Every morning, man. Every morning's the same thing. KC's got some other kind of story for us, and we both walk out of the elevator and go, what the hell's wrong with this guy?
You're not alone, Ronnie. Don't worry.
What is it, Stuttering John?
The last time a girl invited me to the jacuzzi, I had a threesome.
Right.
I mean, it's like an easy invitation.
Yeah, like it was a no-brainer, right?
It's like, oh, sure.
Jacuzzi. You know what? Jacuzzi equals sex.
And she could get laid.
That's like saying I want to have sex with you.
When a girl says to you, hey, why don't we go to a jacuzzi in my thong and bra? And you know what? Let's have a couple of drinks. Did she ask for some drinks and stuff? Did you want to bring a bottle of champagne in there?
No, she never mentioned that.
Wow.
And you never thought of it either.
Oh, with the guy.
I don't think of those things.
Well, the guy you might think about it.
Casey,
What?
Casey, when John was an intern, half the time he would come down in the morning and meet Howard, he'd be walking sideways.
Right.
Yeah, but see, I can't do that. At this point in my life, this is more important than going off with some dumb broad.
What?
What does that have to do with it, though? This is
what does that have to do with it, man?
Get to work.
You can still go off with a broad and get to work on time.
If I don't get 7 or 8 hours of sleep, I'm cranky, and I'm not going to be able to...
Wait a second. I respect that. But you didn't have to be there 7, 8. I mean, it's one night. It takes 20 minutes. 20 minutes. You're done. You get out of there.
It never works out that way, though.
No, you got
grabbing his leg.
Because she wouldn't let me leave because she wanted to hear my life story, and I didn't want to.
She wanted.
You think she wanted to hear your life story?
Yeah, that's exactly.
No, what do you think?
Yeah.
Why did the chicken
So you tell her your life story and then you bang her. What's the difference?
You give her the first installment, Case.
Why did the chicken cross the road? You know the answer?
No, I don't.
The answer is...
To get there.
To get into the hot tub that Casey wouldn't go in. With a chick. To get laid.
To get the chick.
That's it.
Yeah, we got a new fag. The hell with Ralph, man.
All right, so this makes me gay.
You make Ralph Macho.
That I don't want to walk the streets of New Orleans in a bathrobe.
Ralph is the man compared to you.
A little excitement, Casey. A little adventure.
A little adventure?
Wouldn't hurt you.
Put that dunce cap on.
You have a story to tell.
Hey, Case,
Yeah.
take the potatoes out of your ears, man, and have a good time, all right?
All right, thanks, Ronnie.
Later, man.
All right. Jerk. All right, enough of Casey and his love life.
It's getting old.
It's getting old. Dude, you had her in the jacuzzi. You had the jacuzzi thing, man, with a hot chick.
Walk 5 miles. Howard.
What?
Have you ever had a girl grab onto your leg? Have you ever? Don't go.
Never.
I gotta go, honey. Of course, there was one who did, but she was trying to get the funny money.
For the last 8 dances.
Oh, man. What is it, Gary?
Howard,
I don't get it.
You and I in college, we both...
Dude, if I'm in the jacuzzi, if a girl wants to go in a jacuzzi, I'm in.
But you and I, Casey just said something that was so telling. You and I agree we were not good-looking guys in college, right? So
you're still not a good-looking guy.
But if a girl said, listen, think of the dumb things you did to try to get laid.
Right.
You would go anywhere.
Oh.
Casey's going, I had to walk across the street.
street.
In a robe. No, but you got to say something. Casey, we would do anything.
They crawl.
I go over glass, hot coal.
You would trust somebody that much.
Right.
Where are you going?
You don't think about trust.
Hold on, think about this.
What do you think she's going to do?
I have my wallet. I have all that stuff in my pants, and I'm going to leave it in the room to go over with this broad.
Casey,
what do you think he's doing? Fleecing you?
Take the wallet with you. I don't trust like people like that.
So why don't you take your wallet in your robe with you?
What if she's in your hand? So I'm supposed to take all my clothes with me and stuff like that?
Just take your wallet.
So take your clothes with you. Say, I want to bring my clothes over there.
Walk over in my clothes.
You know.
She wouldn't have that.
Why not?
You never tried
She
it.
would have had anything you wanted.
You guys are grilling me over a psycho.
Gary.
She's not so psycho.
What?
He said, well, I couldn't really hang out with her because I have to get 7 or 8 hours sleep.
No,
a girl wants to go to jacuzzi, but he's got to get home and get 8 hours.
Dude, let me tell you something. When a girl wants to sleep with me, I'll skip the sleep. Even me.
You make it up.
And I'm the most dedicated man on the planet.
You come to work bleary-eyed with a smile on your face and a stink.
Yeah, but I'd be miserable all day and I'd be worth nothing.
You wouldn't be
worth
miserable
now?
if you had gotten her.
You're worth nothing as it is.
I know.
What are you going to show up here and make mistakes?
So you're saying great sex does not outweigh being old tired for the day?
I'm saying at
And are you really
this
that
point,
cranky?
at this point, me being a young guy, it's not as important.
Oh, when is it going to get important?
Gary.
When is it going to get important, Howard?
Howard, man.
He already passed his peak.
I know.
I didn't pass my peak. Right?
What is it, Gary?
I'm just thinking of days that I showed up here with like 2 hours sleep. You know, just, I mean, and it was worth
Get a
it.
smile on
You know,
Right.
and I muddled through. You gave me some crap. I finished my job, and I went home and I crawled into bed and I made up to sleep.
Right. Well, even still.
Nobody's saying anybody wants that.
I'm not even saying, dude. Yeah, right. That's ridiculous.
Once in a while.
Yeah.
Once
Yeah,
I get
not
nutty.
every night.
It's not a habit.
What is it,
That's the
Andy?
You
weekend.
know what's really funny? All you do is fly the next day. You could have slept on the plane.
That's true.
Oh,
We weren't even working.
I know, but
No.
that's what he said. That's what
what
Jackie
he
said.
And you did sleep on the plane.
I slept the whole way because I was tired.
I thought it was the night before the show.
No, this is New Orleans.
Dude, there's something wrong with you.
He's in
I know that.
But when is it going to get important? That's what I want to know.
I don't know. Hey, leave him alone. I mean, listen, that's his sexuality. That's his thing. What is it, Daryl?
Right, yeah.
Hi, Howard. I work out at Casey's gym. He has checked me out a few times.
I bet.
He checked out other guys. He has a
That's
very, very
in the locker room, right?
Space.
Is that true, Case?
Yeah, it is true. Yeah.
Barry, are you tan?
Actually, I just hang out in the locker. I don't go to the gym.
Do you tan, sir?
You know what? He works out in the darkest corner of the gym and like leers at everybody.
Do you tan, sir?
No, I don't.
Right.
You should. You have a better chance with Casey.
That's where you can find her.
Hey, Casey.
What?
How much is what?
What? All right. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
I mean, I dig that you're being a little selective. That's cool. I don't say go with every skank on the planet
If you don't have to.
if you don't have to.
And he wants a good night's sleep for work. That's good, too.
That's good, too. But
the thing is,
dude, once in a while.
A good night's sleep for
Dude,
work.
a hot chick in a thong in a hot tub and you're walking away from it? But
And you're looking for reasons.
And you're worried
to
about your wallet? Here, I say, here, you know what? Take everything in my wallet. How much did you have in that wallet? I got to know. What, you have $1 million?
Yeah, right.
What'd you have, $100 in there?
At the most.
You're worried about $100 friggin' dollars?
No, it's got all my stuff in there.
He'd lose his
License,
ID.
all that stuff.
So put it in your robe.
But how, eventually, if you
Leave
keep
it at
meeting,
your hotel.
if you meet these women, eventually you
Put it in
might,
your sock.
you might feel something for them.
Right.
What?
One might come along,
had
you might
one
feel
night
something.
With this girl. You
You're thinking like a chick. I've talked to single hot chicks. That's how they think. They're like, I don't want to get involved with a man because it's very hard to, to tell him no, and I don't want to hurt his feelings, and I don't. It's talking like a chick. Guys hurt women's feelings.
But what's
being a man?
That's not what I'm talking about.
What's your problem?
She knew the score. It's a one-night stand. She knows what you're doing.
What's the
No, but
problem?
I'm saying
She ain't looking for marriage. She ain't looking for marriage, and if she is, she's psycho. So what?
Well, she was a psycho. I'm saying.
Did you have a rubber with you?
Yes.
Well, there you go.
Why?
He just likes to carry one.
Yeah, just to prove that I'm a man, right?
I didn't want to leave my wallet. She might steal my rubbers.
Right, you might get a condom.
From now on, Casey, if you try and hit on all the girls, if you get your wallet stolen, we'll give you the money. I'll give you the money.
That's real nice of you. Just like Uncle Jack over here. Help me out.
Get $100 stolen because the girl is psycho.
Get a second ID.
It's not the money.
I'm not saying have sex with every woman on the planet. In this day and age, you got to be a little careful. But
He obviously thought this girl was hot.
Yeah, she was hot.
did anybody else see her?
What'd she look like?
Jackie saw me. He doesn't remember. I know he doesn't remember.
Jackie doesn't remember what day it was.
But Casey said he
Uncle
saw
Jackie was very drunk.
Yeah, we were sitting with Jackie.
Well,
Actually, she didn't like Jackie. Jackie was being like kind of rude to her. It was
Really?
What a surprise.
If she was hitting on you, I was probably upset.
You were
He
jealous.
was an angry drunk.
All right, listen, enough of this. This is getting dragged on for now. I got to take a break.
The psychology of Casey.
We'll be back right after these words.
What you looking at? You can't touch me, you're not man enough. I eat your asshole alive, you bitch. You are fucking gay. Ooh, yeah. That fucking cocksucker. Ooh, yeah. You are another no good son of a bitch. I wish you was here. So I fucked your ass. So I make you humble.
Get as much tape as you can. Now, who's this girl who wants to meet KC?
So this girl Lynn shows up yesterday. Her and some guy drove all the way from St. Louis.
Right.
Is she like a stripper?
No, she's not. She's a regular girl, as best I can tell.
Right.
And she thinks Casey's really hot, and she wants to prove that Casey's not gay.
Casey's our new guy on the show. You know, Casey is, of course, what is his title? Did we give him one?
We're going to call him associate producer.
Right, associate producer. And he's a big football player, handsome kid, 23 years old, built like a brick, S-house.
Very picky about his women.
Very picky. He doesn't, some of us are thinking he might be gay.
And there's going to be a lie detector test as well.
Yeah, because he was in a hotel room with a chick in New Orleans, and he left because he was afraid she was going to steal his wallet.
And he couldn't figure it out.
And she was in panties and bra and wanted to go in a hot tub with him.
Begging him to go into
Begging him.
He's the kind of guy that turns down a girl because she has lint on her sweater.
Right, so this girl,
onto his leg when he tried to leave the room.
Yeah, he's a tad dopey. Well, I wanted to go in the hot tub with her, but what if she took my wallet?
She grabbed my leg, Howard. She was nuts.
Yeah. Can't be too careful. Yeah.
And she said I was sad.
I only had her by 80
Sad that she
pounds.
couldn't figure out what was going on.
Man. So anyway, this girl says she wants to meet him. I think she even said she'd let him feel her up.
I thought she said something about taking off her top or something. And
she thinks if Casey could see her with her top off. Oh, here she is. Hey, honey. How you doing? Now let me understand your plan. You've seen Casey. How are you?
Fine.
What is your first name?
Lynn.
Lynn. And Lynn, your plan is that if Casey could see you with your top off, he would fall in love with you?
Oh, no.
Well, tell me the plan here. I'm a little confused.
No, I just think after the whole New Orleans incident that, there's a potential that he could be, and I'm going to do my best to prove that he's not.
You saw him on TV and you fell in love with him.
I'm not in love with him.
No, but you like him.
Yeah.
Cute. Yeah, he's very attractive. Right. Okay. So do you think you're his type?
No.
You do not?
No.
I don't know what his type is.
You don't think it's going to matter that you're not his type?
It won't matter. Because what are you going to do? You're going to take his shirt off, and then he's going to touch you, and then you think he'll get excited.
Well, he could.
All right. Casey, come in here. Oh, boy. Hold on. Have you ever seen Casey? Have you seen him since you're here?
No.
Oh, you haven't?
No.
So you're probably
in person.
You're probably going to faint when you see how handsome he is.
Oh, I don't think I'll faint.
All right. Casey, come on over here. There he
Our
is.
football hero.
There's Casey. And this is Lynn, Casey.
Hi, Lynn. How you doing?
Hi, fine. How are you?
Casey, is she your type?
No.
Try to be civilized.
I'm trying to be nice, and I heard you came a long way, and I feel kind of bad, but the best way is to be honest, I think.
Right.
And, you're not my type.
All right, she is not your type.
What's wrong with her?
Penis.
Did you see him snicker when he sat down?
Right. Yeah.
Maybe my best friend in the green room's his type. He's a guy.
Oh, he's a guy.
So now since I don't like you, that means I'm gay.
Oh, no, I just said maybe.
Maybe. No, there is no maybe about it.
Right. You're definitely straight.
Now, what do you want to fight the girl?
Robin, what do you...
You sound like OJ. I know. You really do. You came all the way from St. Louis.
Right.
Wow, that is really a compliment.
Are you serious?
Not just for this.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
See, I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
All right.
We didn't just come for this.
Now, what's the plan? You're going to show
Is he
Casey...
cute in person?
Yeah, he's cute.
Are you going to show Casey
cute.
your breasts?
Yeah.
And then you want him to feel you up?
Yeah.
Well, he can.
He can? All right. Will you be willing to do that, Casey?
No.
You will not?
He won't even
Then you're
try.
gay.
I think what Casey's saying...
Let me see your breasts.
I think what
One
Casey's
second.
saying is...
Yeah, let me see your chest. Go ahead. You must have a beautiful chest if you love showing it. Do you have implants?
No.
This is all natural.
Yeah, actually, I mean, actually they're uneven.
They are.
Yeah.
Oh,
Let me
What a
see.
treat. Take a look at them.
Let me see. Well, they look nice from your bra. Let me see those. Oh, they're not uneven. Those are a big deal.
Hmm?
They are a little uneven.
Little?
Yeah.
Think?
Yeah, they are. But so what?
I think a lot.
KC, you don't want to touch those?
Nah.
What's his problem?
Nah.
I won't even touch them.
You know, it's kind of, I feel like a jerk for feeling this way.
You do? Why?
Why? I mean, who the hell am I to feel this way? You know what I mean? That's
Yeah.
what we're all
I think
saying.
you got a nice chest.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Yeah, I'm, you know.
You don't want to touch her chest?
No.
What are you saying?
You must be gay.
Howard, there's a time and a place for everything. Howard,
Yeah.
she's not a 10, but I think she's cute. She's got a real cuteness to her, and I don't know.
Got a nice body.
And she's just taking off her shirt and saying, hey, come over here and, you know,
And touch me.
Would you turn that down, Baba Booey?
No, in fact, I was getting a little aroused just myself.
Me too. I don't think I could stand up right now.
That's my lie detector.
See, I'm a real... you see, you're right.
Casey has nothing
are you,
going on.
Can I ask you something, Casey? Are you aroused at all?
No.
You're not even aroused that this woman's throwing herself at you.
No, it's very flattering.
Dude.
Very
But
flattering.
it's not aroused.
Dude.
Is there any chance he has a girlfriend that he just has
No. No.
That would explain it.
I don't need any more problems.
Jackie, let me ask you something. When she just opened her top up,
But I'm saying if he has a
you
girl...
didn't get a little aroused?
Yes, it looks great.
Yeah.
But that would explain him not
You
doing
don't understand something. I'm a guy, right?
Lynn, what do you think?
A girl-
All the other guys are saying, yeah.
Can I just say something? A girl opens up her shirt and takes her bra off, and I don't know, what do you...
That's sexy.
Are you like greased down or something? You look kind of like... It's kind of hot. Like, you look all kind of sexy.
Lotion.
You got some lotion on there.
So she's glistening a little.
She's glistening a little bit. She opens up her top. I'm looking. I'm going...
Ooh.
I tell you the truth.
Yeah, no, I
got wood.
I felt the blood rushing.
Yeah, I got wood. I get wood no
And
matter what.
nothing happened to you, did
And
it,
nothing
Casey?
happened to you, right?
Robin, I'm dead from the waist down, he said.
I'm telling you, you're like Christopher Reeve.
But Casey,
I'm not.
Casey,
I'm not.
Dude,
Dude.
your question. When a girl, okay, so you look at her, maybe you're not attracted to her, but, you know, she's taking off her top and she's very willing. Doesn't that give her some points?
Let him see. Can I see those again, please?
He might take his wallet.
Wait. Oh, yeah. You're not going to take his wallet, are you?
No, I don't want his wallet.
Wait, look at those. Look at it. You wouldn't touch those? I would. In 2 seconds.
To you.
But why? Why?
Because it makes you feel good.
Why not?
Because it makes me feel good. No, it doesn't.
I would touch him just to say I touched him.
Okay.
You know what, Howard? Wouldn't you do it just to shut us up?
Right.
Even if you
No,
want
so I'm supposed to fold? I'm supposed to fold to make you guys happy?
to make us
I'm
happy.
supposed to, yeah, I don't
Make
I don't
yourself
know.
happy. You don't get turned on. You don't get turned on touching a woman's chest.
Oh, yeah, I do. Of course I do.
So then why
So
wouldn't
you
you touch
don't
it?
think you could get
Certain
turned up by
ones.
this woman?
No, certain ones that are my type. You know, I mean, it's a...
When the lights are off, everybody looks the same.
No, that's not true, Robin.
She's an attractive woman.
You don't have a girlfriend.
She could use a new hairstyle, maybe a little more updated, maybe a new outfit, but she's attractive.
He will not even look at her.
I am looking at her.
No,
Got
you're
nice
not looking at
hands.
me.
Thank you.
Let me see your shoulders. Pull your shirt off your shoulders. Look at that. That's nice.
She has a very regular girl cuteness.
What's your buttocks look like? Let's see that. Turn around. All right, so. All right, you got a nice dress on. Right? All right, you can use a little working out, right? And who couldn't? Who among us couldn't?
Casey.
Casey.
Who do you have to answer to besides yourself, Casey?
Nobody.
Right.
That's the thing.
That's the thing.
That's the thing. I mean, what do you want me to do? You want
All
me to go
right,
in and deal
dude,
with-
you didn't even get aroused when she took her shirt off.
No.
All right. Okay. I don't get it.
Polygraph on Thursday.
Yeah, is it Thursday?
Yeah.
You're taking a polygraph on Thursday.
I know. I'm gonna, Robin. I'm gonna say. I will say this once. I am not gay.
All right.
I'm not.
Right.
The meter's going to go crazy.
No,
You're
Robin.
not anything.
You might be asexual.
What does that mean?
You don't
That's like
care.
Morrissey, right?
Well, I don't know about Morrissey. I just,
Morrissey?
I don't know.
Bigger?
Yeah.
I think it's just like, no, that's like Ed Koch. I mean, it's just like, you know,
You don't like anybody.
right.
That's not true.
Well,
Dude, I've dated women for a long time. Can I ask you a question? Do you ever date yourself, if you follow what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, do you
that?
ever-
Oh, of course,
you
man.
pleasure yourself?
Oh,
And what do you think about?
Who do
Yourself?
you think about when you pleasure yourself?
The people, I guess they're made up.
You make up people.
Yeah.
Celebrities or people you've seen?
No, just...
Have you ever thought about a guy?
No.
Another guy at the gym or something?
Hell no, Howard. Come on.
No, I'm being serious with you. There's no shame in that.
I find nothing attractive about men.
Right. So when you're laying there...
women are beautiful.
What do you do? Do you lay on your back when you do it?
Yeah.
All right, so sometimes at night you're in your bed, you're laying on your back. Mm-hmm. What do you got? A bunch of tissues there?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. And you're laying on your back, and all of a sudden you start to fantasize. Uh-huh. And you fantasize about an old girlfriend, maybe?
I would never even say that just in case they ever found out. I would never say
Right, so you fantasize about what? Movie starlets?
No, just these people that are just, they're not real.
You pretend.
Yeah.
I don't believe you. I think you're lying.
He's saying he creates women in his imagination.
He's lying.
I say
I'm lying. Wait,
what
why would I lie about something like that?
Fantasizing about is chicks with something a little extra.
Right.
Robin, I'm not. There's no way.
What did you mean by you'd be afraid your old girlfriend would find out?
Because you want to give them the satisfaction.
Right, exactly.
All right, that I understand. You don't want to admit to that. So you do think about your old girlfriends.
It's possible.
Because I don't believe any guy makes up an imaginary girl. It's got to be somebody rooted in show business or someone you've seen.
You gotta start something.
Yeah, it's got to be based on something.
No.
Like maybe a girl you've seen in the movies.
An image.
An image.
Because then that wouldn't do it. I mean, what you said is maybe something in the past. Maybe that might trigger something.
Okay.
So you build a robot.
Yes.
Good. Well, all right, whatever. Yes, go ahead, Alan.
Yeah, hey, you know what? Hey, tell that KC guy that, perhaps if these beautiful women ain't his type, maybe next time Mark Harris comes in, pay him $50 to on a skirt. Maybe that's good.
Yeah, maybe that will do it. Maybe that will do it.
You ruined him, Howard. You ruined this KC. He saw that fat Jelly Roll Molly in a tongue. Now he likes men.
That's true. I do.
Well, there you go. Okay, listen, I'll tell you something, Lynn. You were attracted to KC. You came down here all the way from St. Louis. You revealed your breasts to him.
Are you disappointed?
Yeah, I mean, how do you feel?
No.
I mean, you would have liked him to have touched your chest, but he doesn't want to.
Well, I mean, that's up to him.
And
what made you come by? I mean, I don't understand. Why?
Well, actually, it was my best friend.
Someone told you to come down.
No, he didn't tell me to. No, he didn't tell me to. He just said, "Hey, let's try it," and so we did.
Casey, why do you need motivation?
I'm not buying it. You know what I mean?
What do you care? Why are you thinking so much?
Why am I thinking so much? I know why she came down.
Why?
Told her to come down here.
No, she saw you on TV and she was attracted to you.
That's not true.
I did.
Why is she lying?
What difference does that make? Wow, I saw you on the E! Show. I thought you were a cute guy. That's it.
Well, that's very sweet. I'm very flattered, but I somehow I don't believe they're all.
Casey,
and you wouldn't touch her boobs? You're crazy.
For whatever reason she's here, does it make her breasts less attractive?
Yes,
it's not that. Yeah,
maybe you don't like breasts.
That's not.
Maybe
true.
you like something more like a manly kind of chest.
No, I don't like a manly.
Flat and hard, where there's no bosom.
That's not. No. Howard,
there's no shame in that.
You know, Howard, Casey's up to this point has been a good sport. I believe he's starting to crack.
Hey, Julie, what is it? Yes, Julie.
Yeah, hi. Howard?
Yes.
Maybe Casey wants to settle for a woman who has looks and brains.
Well, this woman has brains.
He's so just a good look.
Person.
You're not stupid, right? What do you do for a living?
No, I'm a registered nurse.
Not you, honey. What do you do for a
I'm
living?
an office manager for a podiatrist.
Oh, you are? Well, there you go.
Yeah.
You run a whole office.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's smart enough for me. I'll tell you that.
Casey doesn't know what a podiatrist is.
We're not trying to get Casey married.
Let's see. Hey, Casey, you know what a podiatrist is?
Yeah.
What is it?
It's what Jackie's going to go to when I put my foot up his ass.
But what's a podiatrist?
It's a foot doctor.
Right. Okay.
How do you spell it now?
How do you spell it?
Come on. Excuse
me.
What if she told you she wants to go in a hot tub with you? Would you go?
No.
Come on, man.
And I'll hold your wallet.
No, I wouldn't go.
All right.
Can you be fully dressed and sit way on the side?
Yeah, Tom, you're on the air.
I got it all figured out.
When I was your age, your age, my age, I would grab that woman's chest.
Robin once said
Without
about me.
thinking.
Robin once said about me, and I thought she hit it right on the head. She said there was no quality control.
Right.
I was into numbers.
Me too.
Just getting those numbers.
What is it, Tom?
I got it all figured out.
Go ahead.
Casey's doing Ralph.
Yes, Red, go ahead.
Yeah, Howard. It's okay, he's any kind of man. He would do it anyway. He's a homo.
All right. What kind of guy doesn't grab a woman's chest?
You know, what is that? Where's that thing we had that could determine if there was an arousal?
I don't know.
That meter.
I broke it. Lynn,
he walks into construction site. He must be looking up at all the hiring workers.
Howard, I mean, I've screwed around.
All right, Howard. Bye, Robin.
All right, take care, Tom.
I've done that.
You've gone to gay bars.
No, I've done that, and it's like it.
Have you ever gone to a gay bar? Seriously,
I've never gone to a gay bar.
I'm not saying you're gay. I don't buy into that. I'm just saying.
Yes, you do. I know you do.
I don't know, man. I don't get not grabbing a woman's shirt. So, Lynn, it would have pleased you to have him touch your chest?
Yeah.
It would have been pleasurable, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it would have been.
And Casey is definitely not into giving women pleasure.
23-year-old guy.
What are you talking about, Robin?
23-year-old guy, woman. How old are you?
26.
26-year-old girl walks in with those kind of breasts. Hey, why not?
Could he possibly be any good in bed?
No.
No. Robin.
Of course not.
Why do you say that?
Gary, you wouldn't touch her chest?
I was going to ask if I could. If I wasn't married, I would have already.
Really? I think you'd do it anyway, even though you are married.
Gary never even got an offer.
I want to, but I won't.
Right.
But I want to.
Who wouldn't? Jasper, you're on the air.
Hey, Howard. Hey, Robin. How's it going? Yeah, I got to say something. You guys gave a little false information before to the audience. And, you might owe an apology because you were saying how Casey's was a football player, I think.
Right.
And to the best of my knowledge, a couple guys I know, went to school with him, said that he was strictly baseball. He was mainly the catcher, for the team. And,
Were you a catcher or were you a pitcher? What is it? This is Dominic Barber, the bloated attorney.
It's betting time.
Yeah.
I'm giving 2-to-1 odds that he's gay.
Oh, come on, Dominic.
2-to-1. Come on. I like you, Casey. I played cards with you, but I saw it, man, the minute you walked in the room.
Is that right?
Really?
You know what Casey did do when he played football?
Right.
He was a quarterback, which means guys bent over and he stuck his hands.
Come on. That's crazy.
I did that in the shower.
What is it, Stuttering John?
Some action from Dominic.
Hey, go ahead. You want to bet him?
That's so
Sure, but
I would take the
question. With the lie detector, what would mean he's gay? Is the question? Are
The
you
lie
gay?
detector expert reads the thing and says he's gay.
The lie detector guy's going to say the guy's gay or in?
No, I'm saying, but is he gay if he had a fantasy, if he, ever thought about being with a man?
Listen, he's going to say to him, are you a homosexual? And then Casey will say yes or no.
No, I don't think that'll work. I think it's...
Do you like men?
Do you like men?
Have you ever been with a man?
Right.
Have you ever dressed with
He's going to ask him that. He's going to ask him if he ever had, thoughts about sleeping with a man. He's going to ask him those kind of things. And then he will say...
Because he might come up that he had a thought about it, but I don't know.
That's gay.
Have you ever had a thought?
Thought about it?
I haven't thought about being with a man.
Yeah. Have you ever thought about it?
Not a conscious thought, no.
Don't give me that. There's no way.
Damn, there's no way you can ever say, you never had a weird dream or something like that.
Didn't you? You had a dream.
I've had a dream about, a dog. I've had a dream about a dog. Sex with a dog? Weird. That doesn't mean I'm gay, though.
Well, who knows?
I like to make one comment.
Right, go ahead.
3-to-1.
3-to-1.
I don't think he's gay. I think he's an idiot. I think he likes dogs, baby.
So you never had, you even talked about a weird dream that you had a while ago.
Sure.
What was your weird dream?
Well, you bet. So what is your weird dream?
I told you I had sex with a dog.
No.
Male or female?
What did you... Yeah, was it a male dog or a female dog? You don't know. It could have been a male dog. So that's weird. No, have you ever... Listen, you're going to have to answer this question on Thursday. Have you ever thought about having sex with a man?
No.
Hold on a second. So when Howard...
That's what you're going to say.
Consciously, no.
Case.
Consciously.
What about unconsciously?
You can't make yourself think a certain way. Sometimes you have these thoughts.
Have you ever thought about sleeping with a man, whether it's in a negative way or a positive way? Have you ever thought about sleeping with a man?
Entertain the idea.
Yeah. Did you ever envision a naked man and what it would be like?
Not
even when Howard talks about it to you. You've never had the...
you think about it. If you talk about...
So you have thought about having gay sex.
No, that's why. No.
You just said you did think about it.
No, I didn't say that.
All right, I'm going to ask you again.
What have you thought?
Have you ever thought about a man and what it would be like to be with him?
Jackie keeps holding up this picture over there. It's really distracting.
Have you ever thought about being with a man in any way?
All right, think of it this way.
Right.
All right.
I have thought about going to jail.
Right.
When I got in trouble, right?
Right.
I was thinking I didn't want to go to jail.
Go ahead.
I always say to myself, I would rather get my butt kicked and, beaten up to death.
Right.
Than do something to a man or
have something done.
Right. So now, in order to come to that, in order to come to that conclusion, you had to imagine what it would be like to be in prison and be with a man. Am I correct? Did you in any way envision yourself bent over?
Did you fantasize what it would be like to be in bed?
That means everybody on this earth has
Just
thought
answer
about
the
it.
question.
No, I'm not talking about everyone. I'm asking you, KC.
You're talking about a thought or a fantasy?
I'm talking about a fantasy, a thought, or anything else.
No, not a fantasy.
A fantasy is the same as a thought.
No, it's not.
Like imagining what it would be like.
Did you ever imagine, I'll use the word imagine then if you're more comfortable with that. I understand what you're saying. Did you ever imagine at any point in your life what it would be like, whether it be in prison, being raped, or have you ever thought about what it would be like to be with a man? In a positive or negative way?
In a negative or positive way?
Right.
Not something I thought about.
All right, so you're going to answer the question no. Is that what you're saying?
I would say
Yes, he has.
no.
Yes,
I would
he
say
has.
no because I didn't consciously
When you
think
thought about
I never
going to
fantasized
prison,
about
answer
men.
my question. When you thought about going to prison,
Yes.
and you said, "Oh my God, I don't want to go to prison because maybe men will attack me."
Right.
Did you envision what that attack would be like?
Okay, yes.
And what did you envision?
I'm going to answer yes or no.
And what did you envision? And what did you envision when you were in prison?
Envision that would never happen to me.
All right, so you must have, when you envisioned that it would never happen to you.
What was it?
What was it? What were you envisioning?
Anything.
Did you envision a man behind you?
Or a man touching you.
No, you have a hairless, muscular body. Did you picture?
A man lusting after you.
What do you imagine the prison sex would have been? Would it have been a violent rape, or would you have been standing against?
The envisionment. All right. I would say something you would see in a movie.
All right, like what? What would that be?
What kind of music was playing?
What did you envision in the movie?
Have you ever thought about this?
I'm asking you the question. You're the one going under the lie detector.
Right.
I've already admitted that I've had an experience.
You've had an experience.
He
That's
had
right.
a dream, remember?
That's right.
All right. Well, I didn't have an experience.
All right, so you didn't have a dream.
2 questions, Howard, please.
Yes.
Casey, can I ask 2 questions? Number 1, when you're in your fantasy dreams,
My fantasy dreams about what?
when you're masturbating and you're thinking of something, are men ever in it?
Never.
At all?
Never.
Not even watching.
Just Jackie. No. Nobody.
And last question, when you think, when you're meeting all these women and everything, don't you think there's a certain part of the woman that you find a little dirty and unclean?
No. I like innocent, young, innocent
That's right, because you
girls.
think these women are dirty.
Yes.
But don't you think older women
No, I don't like older
men are dirty?
I don't like older women.
Right. Especially women that have been with other men, right?
Yeah, that's dirty.
Ready, Casey? 100 to 1.
But you're wrong. Why does that make me gay? Why does that make me gay?
Because what is the difference if a woman's been with a man already? What is the difference?
What is the difference? Well, it's different. I like totally unmolested things. I like pure things.
Why do you think it's a molestation?
God, huh?
Why do you think it's molestation for a
I don't know. There's something, I don't know. Something special about it.
Would you date?
Let me ask you something.
Would you date a stripper?
No.
Wow.
Because she's been with other men.
Not seriously, no. No.
Because she's been with other men.
Just be, I couldn't. I'm not mature enough to handle that.
Who's your dream girl? A fetus?
So you think women are dirty when they have sex with men?
I wouldn't say dirty.
Dirty.
Sex with a lot of men are dirty. Yeah.
They're dirty.
So how many men with a woman have to be? I mean, what's the least amount that you can be with before she can be with you?
No.
Preferably none.
Do you ever feel that by being with a woman who's been with a lot of men, it's almost like you're being with a man yourself?
No.
Howard, I'm off the
I
homo
think
thing.
Dominic is on to something.
I'm off the gay thing. I'm almost worried that he's a serial killer.
No.
Women are dirty.
You think that women that have been with other men maybe shouldn't be alive?
Do they have a right to live, these women?
Yeah, they have a right to live.
They just should be chained up somewhere. Do you think Lynn is a dirty girl for opening her shirt in front of us?
Yeah. So I wouldn't date a girl that would do that.
Really?
You wouldn't even look at a girl who would do that.
It's not that I wouldn't look at her. I mean,
I find her exciting and sensuous that she would show us that.
It shows that she's got a certain openness, and she has no hang-ups.
Right.
Right, but that's I don't care about that.
Can you have all kinds of sex, or is there a special kind of sex? Is there good sex and bad sex? Man.
All right. I think we've heard enough. I think Thursday we'll get the decision. As Dominic says, he's offering 101 odds. Thank you, Dominic.
I have to say one thing.
Yes.
All the years on the show, this is the most frightening intern associate producer.
Yes, you're right. I agree.
I'm not frightening. I'm really not.
He's wackier than Donny Osmond.
I wouldn't hurt anybody.
Why do you say he's wackier than Donny Osmond?
Because he just didn't do oral, right? Is that what he said?
So, yeah, he doesn't do oral on his wife and his wife.
Even crazy, don't you think?
What is crazier? What are you referring to?
That he won't be with a woman unless she's a virgin.
No, that's not what I said.
That is what you said.
This is what you prefer.
That's
I would
what you
prefer
prefer.
that.
You would prefer that?
I would definitely prefer that.
Well, I think everybody would like to be with a virgin on some hand, but on the other hand, a woman of experience really knows what she's doing and how to move.
I don't care about that.
You don't.
See, he doesn't care about the sex. He just cares that he has a pure thing.
Good in bed.
Right. It's almost
be good.
You know, John's right. It's almost like Casey's allowed himself to be removed from the sexual aspect of it.
Yeah. I'm going to add a question to the lie detector test. I'm going to ask you right now. Are you a virgin?
Am I a virgin?
Yeah.
No, I'm not.
You are not.
I'm not.
So you have had intercourse?
Yes, I have.
No, but you asked the question wrong, Howard.
What?
Are you a virgin with a woman?
No, but when you go out with a girl, do you ask her how many men she's been with?
No. So then how do you know? Because I can read people.
Why don't you look in the mirror?
All right, look at this girl. How many men do you think that Lynn has had?
You slept with definitely over 10 men.
No, I haven't.
Yes, you have.
No, I
How many men have you slept with, Lynn? 6 guys total.
I know women.
He
5 too many.
He
for
offers
Casey.
memo. He can read people.
Dr. Read 'em.
Yeah, what's the cutoff? 3 men?
No. I mean, you know.
Have you ever been with a virgin?
Yes.
Yeah, and that's what you prefer.
Don't lie.
And then he didn't respect her because she'd been with
Hey, Casey, what if you
comes out insecure?
What if you met a girl and you were completely attracted to her? You were totally attracted to her. You dug her, and then you met a guy that she slept with, and he was repulsive and disgusting. Would that ruin it for you? No. If it was going to be a problem, I would stop myself from caring about it right away.
Mm-hmm.
Casey, are you from a divorced family?
And he doesn't scare you.
Casey, you from a divorced family?
No.
Did something happen to you when you were young?
Yeah. No.
Have you ever had a guy come on to you?
A guy come on to me?
Yeah.
Casey?
He was raped with a lawnmower.
Have you ever had a man come on to you?
I'm sure I have.
Yeah. You don't know? You blocked it out?
I don't know.
You don't know if a man came on to you?
I'm sure they did. I don't know.
Jesus Christ.
You don't know if a man came on to you or not?
You're here.
But
Are you aware that a man has come on to you?
I'm sure they have.
Have they or have they not?
There's been a lot of gay guys that come in here.
All right, gay guys have come in and come on to you.
I don't know.
I'm just asking you, did you pick up that they were coming on to you sexually? In any point,
wait a second. There's one guy that I always tell you about.
At any point in your life, has a man flirted with you in a sexual way?
I'm sure they have.
Overtly.
When you say you're sure they have, do you know or do you not know?
I would say yes. Not anything that I would think.
So men have flirted with you.
I would. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Jackie showed me his.
No. Jackie was just kidding around. I'm talking about, has a man ever come on to you?
A man hit on you like a guy would hit on a girl in a bar.
Right.
Just come up to me, right, like a guy in a bar.
Yeah.
Tell you how good looking you are, that sort of thing. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Okay, that's happened to you.
Yeah.
All right.
Was he good
Something
kisser?
happened to Casey when he was young, when he was a young, sturdy little boy.
All right. Did anything happen to you at a young age, where a towel snapping incident, or?
No, I think an older man.
Yeah, and kind of like where you were at a friend's house and maybe had a sword fight.
Someone stole.
Have you ever had a sword fight when you were younger? So you know what a sword fight is. You know what it is.
You would hit people with.
No, you have your sword, your little sword,
and you
fight other guys with it.
Who the hell does that?
You've never done that.
No, you have.
Yes. That's right. That's right, I have.
Dude, that's really fun.
I'm not denying that I've had gay experience.
Yeah, well,
when I was a little boy, a guy asked me to touch him.
Oh, man.
And did you? I touched him and I stopped. I stopped.
Casey, any others familiar?
Anything like that ever happened to you?
No.
It's okay to admit that. I'm a married man. I got 3 kids. I've never had another gay experience, but things happen.
How about Casey, when you were a kid, you played Army and somebody else was the tank?
Somebody else was the tank.
Look at Dominic breaking himself up.
You know what this reminds me of?
Yeah.
It's like Nick Nolte in that movie Prince of Tide.
Right.
Like he's against it. I'm afraid that all of a sudden Casey's just something's going to blurt out.
All right, so Casey, in other words, Thursday at the lie detector test, it will be proven that you are heterosexual.
It will be proven because I know I am.
All right, and you have no desire to touch this woman's chest.
No, I don't. And, thanks for coming down, but,
Well, Lynn, I'm going to tell you something. You have a beautiful chest. You're very open and warm. And if it was me and you had offered me the opportunity to touch your chest, I absolutely would have touched it. No questions asked.
Casey's looking for an ice queen.
Yeah.
Somebody who won't even want it.
Wow.
Yeah, I disagree, Robin. I disagree.
All right. And you had no sexual thoughts when she opened her shirt?
Not really, no.
No.
So
And you
Casey wants innocence, and Casey wants something that's never been touched because that's not really a woman.
Is that wrong?
that's like it's like being a child, because that's where your sexuality stopped growing.
Oh, Dominic might have been into something. Well, Dominic's parents were psychiatrists. Of course, Dominic eats has a tremendous eating disorder.
Never stop growing.
I get an erection when I see a pizza.
I know. All right, Dominic, thanks.
Bye-bye, guys.
All right, there he is, Dominic. Dominic Barbara.
Barbara.
All right. Thank you, Casey.
I just feel like I was verbally raped.
Well, no. I'm just trying to find out what's up.
He just thinks because he's very insecure and he doesn't want to, like, he's afraid the guy.
Hey, dude, I know when I was his age. How old are you now?
23.
23, and a girl comes in here like that, opens her shirt up, and I can touch. Dude, it's party time.
You know what Casey's thing is? Casey's like, hey, I've been there and I've done that, but 23 is way too young to be done with
No, but I am done with it, man. After that was over and I did stuff like that, it would just make me feel like worse.
Stuff like what? What are we talking about?
I feel like if I would sleep with a girl or something like that.
You feel bad after you sleep with a girl.
It would make me feel I was even more strange afterwards.
Empty sex. It was just empty sex.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's always bad.
Carl's like you get drunk and you have a hangover, so you never drink again.
Yeah, I hate empty sex.
But Casey, if you've been with a lot of women, why is that okay? But the girl that you're in up with isn't okay. Well, you know, I've made mistakes.
That's called the Madonna whore complex.
Yes, that's very strong.
Right.
You're allowed to, but the other.
I'm fascinated by Casey, but I don't know if the whole world is. So I'm going to end this right now.
I think they are.
All right, we're gonna end this segment now. I'll look forward to seeing Casey on the show Thursday when he takes his lie detector test.
When we
so what do you think, Howard? I mean, what you got?
What is my gut?
Yeah.
I think it's going to show some confusion, the lie detector test. Yeah.
Can I just be clear on something?
Yeah.
Now, what exactly?
I ain't saying
clear. He's going to ask me a bunch of questions.
That is correct.
And it's going to be this guy's judgment.
No, it's going to be yes or no.
It's going to be the lie detector.
He's going to show us a piece of paper, right? He's going to say to you, "Is your name Casey Armstrong?" And you're going to say yes. And it's on the piece of paper, it's going to wiggle a little bit. Then he's going to ask you if you're gay, and if there's a noticeable difference.
When he asks you if your name's Casey Armstrong, it'll be able to indicate you're telling the truth.
Since I've done this, I know exactly what they do. They ask you truthful questions, and then they ask you to deliberately lie.
Right.
And then they ask you the questions for the test, so they have a range of what it is when you're telling the truth and what it is when you do lie, and then they match it.
That's right.
He'll show you something on a piece of paper.
By the end of the morning, we'll know what's what.
Okay.
All right. Ralph tested off the scale.
Ralph was
he was innocent, right?
No, he was gay.
Oh, he was gay?
He was gay.
It's a miracle he still shows his face.
His test was worse than OJ's.
Yeah, it really was. All right, we'll see how you do, though.
I'll do fine.
Good luck.
Don't worry about it.
Go study for the test.
I do worry about it.
All right, Casey, you'll be fine.
Yeah, whip perfume.
And Lynn, I want to thank you. You have a gorgeous chest.
Thank you.
Thank you for exposing yourself to us. I
Sorry
personally,
you had to go through that.
just so you don't walk out of here feeling weird, I got to tell you, I was aroused when you opened your shirt, and so was Gary. Fafafui.
No,
We all were. Jackie, too. I don't know about Fred also.
Same here.
Yeah. I don't know what it is about a woman opening her shirt and what makes me go wild like that, but I do.
Well, there's a difference between you and Casey.
Evidently, a big difference.
Normal guys react to that.
Evidently. Yeah, right. As Gary says, that's my lie detector in my pants. I know exactly what I'm thinking.
I would have reached right over.
All right, we're going to take a break. When we come back, we have a lot more show to get to. Artie is here with tape of the Kennedy assassination, proving once and for all that Kennedy was actually assassinated by more than one person. Sammy Hagar is stopping by this morning, and also we have a bunch of tapes to listen to. And maybe I'll even replay the OJ tape because it was so great.
What you looking at?
Cash.App, $milkcratemarauder.
He's a piece of garbage.
Venmo, @milkcratemarauder.
What you talking about, Milk Crate?
I thought Milk Crate was a myth, like Bigfoot or the chupacabra, something you hear but never see. Then I saw his rooster on my wife's phone. I knew the legend was real. That was no shrimp roll. I know why we built Great Wall of China. To keep that dragon away from my wife oyster. I want to give Marauder Kung Fu chop to rooster. Fuck, Milk Crate Marauder.
Subscribe to the channel, you funky bastards.
What you talking about, Milk Crate?
How about smashing that subscribe button? Before I crack you a good one.
Milky has more balls than my wife.
Look at this punk-ass bitch. Run your pockets.
I'm reading the cocksucker.